And now we're good. Okay, hello.
Alright.
Hello.
Oh, yeah. I like that low register.
Yeah, they all do.
Oh, yeah. So, tell me what you did with your day.
Huh? Okay, I'd work. Just
Really? What'd you have for lunch?
Jennifer's unfinished lunch
Slow
from
down.
the day before.
What is that?
Veggie burger and fries.
Ooh. I cannot read any of that without squinting.
In an era long past, as monarchies weakened, local feudal lords grew in power. The first knights simply protected their lords' domains. However, with the reform of the late 11th century, knights became protectors of the peace. They valued courage and honor, fighting heretics and heathens in God's name. In this age, one company of knights was said to be invincible due to two men. I assume one is Leon Belmont. Yes. A courageous man, beautiful man. A courageous man who feared nothing and whose combat abilities were second to none. And Matthias Cronquist, a genius tactician whose learning made him an exception in a largely illiterate society.
They, maybe should have used a different colored font to go against all this.
Brother. They trusted each other completely, and they were bound by an old friendship. Beautiful men.
Yeah, both really good looking guys.
Yeah. However, sorrow awaited Matthias upon his return from a victorious campaign. It was news of the sudden death of his beloved wife, Elizabetha, I don't know.
Yeah.
Matthias's grief was profound, and he became bedridden. He became bedridden with sorrow.
Bedriven.
A year has passed since then. Thanks to Leon's efforts, their company remains proudly undefeated. However, a mysterious army of monsters suddenly appears in Leon's domain. The Crusades are raging in the east, and since the church is focusing on fighting heathens rather than monsters, it has forbidden unauthorized battles. Leon wants permission to
Sortie. Yeah, okay, sortie. S-O-R-T-I-E.
I don't know what that means.
I think it's like...
But the church has no
like
intention
parlaying.
of granting it.
It's like parlaying, I think.
Okay.
Do you know what parlaying is?
Sure. One night, Matthias struggles from his sick bed and tells Leon that the appearance of the monsters is tied to a vampire who has a castle in the forest called Eternal Night, and that Leon's betrothed, Sarah, has been kidnapped and brought to that castle.
No.
Leon realizes that he must renounce his title to rescue his beloved.
Okay. I'm on board already.
Yeah.
This seems like it's got all the different feelings I like to have.
The forest is swollen with darkness, as if it would rob away everything, and only moonlight provides a ray of hope. A great legend is about to begin. Ooh, I like that.
Yeah, they're promising.
I wish they would have chosen like a font that was easy to read.
Yeah, that was hard on the eyes.
I guess there normally is a narrator speaking to you, but we haven't turned it down.
How are you feeling?
Great, perfect, 10 out of 10.
Nice.
Upset that freaking Chipotle messed my order up earlier, but that's okay.
Well, what did they do?
I put in the order at like 1:30 to pick it up at 5, and then when I got there, they were like, we didn't make it. And I was like,
Oh.
Okay.
Well, I assume they made it.
Oh, they told me to go to hell.
Oh,
no,
yeah.
just kidding. They made it, and it was fine, but it was still a little annoying.
Well, luckily, it doesn't take an awful lot to make one of those burritos, I feel like.
Whoa, that's a cue. Oh, God.
Oh, no. All right. That scared me for a minute there.
Sorry. Sorry.
Oh, wow. That's
There you
like
go.
destiny.
Yeah, that's like, we don't usually get to do that.
No, we don't. It's actually one of the most frustrating parts of modern video games is how they don't usually give you enough space to write
Bogwater.
the stupid name you came
Oh,
up with.
ignore this, viewers.
Yeah.
That was a test.
Yeah. Oh, my bones. Oh.
I got rid of all those.
Oh, you got rid of your bones?
Yeah, don't need them.
You're just kind of above having bones.
Yeah, at this point in my life.
So how do you locomote?
You know.
Oh, I see. Okay, yeah.
I really like you either. Leon looks far worse in game, but that's okay.
Yeah, he does. The character designs are really, really cool, but they do look bad in 3D.
Yeah.
Now, who's this Cervantes looking dude? You've beaten this before, right?
I think so. I've at least gotten to the very end.
Oh, I meant to ask, is this a good game?
I like it, yeah.
Yeah. What would you liken it most to gameplay-wise?
Oh, it's sort of like a hack and slashy kind of game. Well, I mean, I guess God of War is like the most popular thing like it.
Mm.
You're not Baron Leon Belmont, just Leon Belmont.
Right.
Oh,
Oh.
because he's sad.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Oh, man. Okay, come on.
Ronaldo Gandolfi.
Oh, okay.
Wow. What a name. All right.
All right. This guy's all right.
Yeah. As you wish, master.
Oh, man. If I'd have to know somebody way better than that
Yeah.
to follow them to their cottage.
Oh, but you're equals.
Yeah, but equals being equals and everything. Oh, Dark Blood Moon?
Blood Moon. Scary.
Wait here a moment. There's something I want to
Please. Is it a
man.
whip?
Ronaldo, can I ask you something?
What is it?
Why are you living in a place like
God,
this?
Hey, come
okay, I mean, that's really uncalled for.
Don't you like the skulls?
Yeah, it looks like he's living in a thrift store,
Unfinished business?
which is fine. I think that would be kind of cool.
Yeah. Why not?
Well, I won't ask any more, but you're not in danger living so
Oh.
close to...
So this is like chronologically the first Castlevania game, right?
I believe so.
That's. I don't know a whole lot about the chronology of Castlevania. I'll be honest with you.
Me either. But I only know that this is the first one because of Wikipedia, and I assume that you are in a similar boat.
Yeah, it's almost certainly the case. Yeah.
What do you mean by there being no...
And I just put it together based on what the characters say and the years.
Right, yeah.
I just know the year every Castlevania game takes place.
Well, you know,
Vampires are loved by the night, and this forest is locked in eternal darkness. It's a match made in hell.
I would just put a wall around the forest and call it good.
There you go.
Yeah.
But I must go ahead and face him.
What is, man, that's a bad angle. Oh, there's the whip.
Yeah, his hair especially looks bad in 3D.
Yeah.
He inducted my betrothed, I believe is how you say that word.
It's really weird to hear them, like, use these kind of... Gosh, I don't even know how I would describe these words, but this very formal language, but their voices are...
Yeah. JMoneyMC is now hosting me. Thank you so much, Jackson.
That's exciting news.
That belongs to the company, and I left it behind when I gave up my title.
Just take the whip, man.
Just take the whip.
Yeah.
I heard that many hunters have met
I've heard that many hunters have met their end here.
Getting weapons shouldn't be hard.
Oh, so you're just gonna go take weapons off dead guys?
It will help you against monsters.
A whip?
What is
It's just a dirty old piece of garbage.
Made with
Nobody uses these anymore.
it's stronger than any dead man's discarded sword.
Man, this is really dragging.
I'm not familiar with that word.
He's not familiar with it? Okay.
God, that sounds like something that a main character in like a text adventure would say if you tried to type in like cum or something. I'm not familiar with that word.
I like how we always do, like, just the Kevin Conroy and Arkham voice.
Or Kronkvist? I assume is how he says it. I can't really hear him.
I have to use my cryptographic sequencer to find this alchemy whip.
Cody, hey guys. Hello.
Cody.
We hope you're enjoying this cutscene
Yeah.
as much as we are.
Well, we're loving it. I love how long it is.
Of course,
And,
only a handful of people in this
I don't know. It reminds me a little bit of, like, those...
There are
Some of the longer books. Oh, goodness. I'm getting a bazillion
Your
texts.
freaking phone's blowing up.
Yeah.
Are you one of them?
Oh.
Jackson, hell yeah. I love that emote so much. I can't wait to use that.
You are trustworthy. I will use this.
I will use this wipe with gratitude.
Oh, see, I stopped paying attention to what was going on for a solid 30 seconds, and I'm still pretty much keeping up here.
Yeah.
Is that guy's beard going into his chest?
Yeah, probably.
My left hand. Like this.
What is... Oh, see, this is why
It's
I
a
would
secret handshake.
Don't move now.
This is part of it.
How normal do you think this is to Leon here? That this guy's hands just lit up? Do you think he was like, oh, what the fuck? Or
I
it's
mean,
just like, I've seen people
He should be. He didn't know what the word alchemy meant.
Yeah. I don't have a really strong grasp on what's normal in this world.
Yeah.
That should do it.
All right. What did you do?
You can put it down.
Oh.
He transferred all of his jacking energy into that specific.
Yeah.
Oh, he enchanted the gauntlet. I meant.
Some enemies' attacks release a special.
Oh my god.
If you block them,
I gotta give them credit for not.
what can I do?
But I know they're gonna do all this in a tutorial.
What can I do
anyway.
with the gathered power?
By releasing that power.
I have to scan all these different windies to figure out which one the penguin is hiding in.
Right.
I don't know. I feel like they're explaining how all of this works, but I feel like they're just gonna show you in a tutorial anyway.
Yeah.
So like,
I have some. You should be able
I don't know.
as well.
It feels a little redundant in the sense that like, I mean, like, come on.
This has been the longest 2 minutes of my life, brother. You're telling us.
Yeah, this is. He's got like a. He's got
Okay,
like
I think we're finally done, though.
Oh man.
Nope.
Oh
All
wow.
right.
he's-
Ronaldo. Thank you.
Wait a minute.
I am already at the edge of my patience here.
Why we need to defeat them first.
Good lord.
Do you have another 5 minutes, Leon?
Pass to fight him.
Might as well sit down.
What a bothersome.
Yeah, he's getting pissed off too.
Yeah.
Before, to him, this is a game.
I realize that, but
If you have trouble,
To me, it's also a game,
here anytime.
Yeah.
in a sense.
Yeah.
I won't be free, but I'll keep potions on hand.
I'll help you out. I'm going to charge you.
thank you.
I'm running a business here. I'm running a thrift store in the middle of the forest here.
Oh God,
Yeah.
we're in it now.
At least this game's loading times aren't bad.
Lightning. We're in it. I'm playing.
Yeah.
Oh, this is just cutscene. Not playing.
This is just demo mode.
Hey, how is everybody in the chat? Let me know how you're doing. You ever get into a conversation with an old person that ends up like this, going on forever? Yeah, basically.
Yeah, like once every couple of days, yeah. And that's fine. They usually have a lot of wisdom to
I
impart.
forgot about that.
Sometimes old people have a lot of racism to impart, though, and that gets challenging. But, you know, old people are old. What are you going to do? I mean, just wait for them to die, mostly.
Sure, yeah.
Ooh, that's an interesting effect.
This game has good music.
Oh, yeah?
Yes.
I mean, the can't, wow. The camera is interesting.
It's very Devil May Cry.
Mm-hmm. I get it's just a very Capcom-y,
Yeah.
like, feel I get off this. I know it's not. Okay, whatever.
Yeah.
Anyway, I'm doing great. The
Yeah.
weather was beautiful today. I had lunch. I'm in love
Yeah.
with myself.
I'm coming
What
to
about me?
save you.
Well, of course I'm in love. That's obvious.
Thank you.
Yeah, that transcends any, like, known human emotion.
Yeah.
Certainly.
Castlevania.
Oh.
That's
what
it. Full stop. Castlevania.
Is that what this is? It telling me that this place is called Castlevania?
I think Prelude to the Dark Abyss.
Ooh,
Again,
man.
a very readable, good font.
Yeah, it is. Okay.
Destroy the lights,
The
just like the real
fonts,
Castlevania. The castle is Castlevania. I kind of just assumed that was like a weird, like, artsy kind of title card thing. It's just saying this is a Castlevania, even though it didn't have the subtitle.
I don't know. I feel like sometimes the castle might be called Castlevania.
Really?
Yeah. Well, you know, it's like how Wolfenstein, the castle is called Wolfenstein, but they don't really go to the castle anymore.
Yeah.
It's just like a legacy title a little bit. It also happens to sound like the coolest thing in the world.
Okay, there's my...
Okay, what is he doing?
I was putting on my enchanted gauntlet.
Oh, his blocking gauntlet?
Yeah, my blocking gauntlet. Okay, I don't remember Christ about this game.
Well, it looks like you're doing great so far. If all you have to fight are those torches, you're probably going to be
Alright, that's locked.
Yeah.
I think this is a save room, 'cause it's
Oh,
blue.
Okay. Wow. This does...
The
yeah,
human brain is amazing, isn't
Yeah,
it?
really. Oh, what's with the orb?
Isn't it cool?
It's a cool orb. It just freaks me out a little bit. Remember in Symphony of the Night when you would save and it would put you in that cool... Yeah.
Yeah.
Symphony of the Night's
Scary.
cool as hell.
Yeah.
I'll never finish it, but it's cool as hell.
So this is the first game we're playing that we chose without a randomizer.
Yeah. 'Cause
So
we wanted to stop looking at games and are like disagreeing back and forth.
because also it takes like 20 minutes before every stream to do that.
It's a huge mess.
So let us know if you, I don't know, like that idea, or if you think it's stupid and we should just keep playing Sonic games forever.
Yeah, which I would be fine with.
Yeah.
Frankly,
Why not?
I I feel like...
Locked. Wait,
No, you're fine. I feel like...
see if there's a dodge.
I feel like there's nothing more important to me in my personal development than playing Sonic games. I feel like I'm not playing enough lately. I feel like maybe that's why I'm in a rut.
Yeah.
Because you keep going back to those, and I keep finding inspiration for like other Sonic games to play.
Oh yeah, these are boring. These are just things that you can place on your map, so you don't forget where, like, to come back somewhere or something like that.
That's a wild that they make that like a
thing you can collect.
A limited quantity item, yeah.
Sonic ROM hacks. We could do that.
I would really. I mean, I've talked about that for I think actual years. I would like to do Sonic ROM hacks. There's also a couple of like actual just straight up Sonic like on the World's Engine fan games I'd like to play. I really like Time Twisted. I thought that was fun. There are definitely some old school ROM hacks I would like to play. There's just some really bizarre ones out there.
Place you can traverse by hooking the whip and swinging. Hook the whip.
The number of ROM hacks out there that were really promising but are only like a 1-level demo that are from like 2006 that never went anywhere kind of bummed me out.
Yeah. Well, thank God for that serum. Nailed it. Perfect.
This game's pacing is very interesting to me.
I can see the secret of it.
Right. Yeah, and let him have...
Another
another
marker's
marker. Okay, that's cool.
Anything up here? No.
This is a beautiful room.
I saw a 6 Sonic 2 Time Travel ROM hack the other day.
Oh, that would be really cool. I think anything that takes the mechanics of Sonic CD and tries to shoehorn them into the Genesis games is something that's fascinating to me.
Jackson, did you beat Super Mario RPG? I'm sorry, but I was very full of food and fell asleep, so I did not see your stream entirely. If you did beat it, how did it go?
Oh, what's this guy called?
Skeleton. You can see him in the bottom right corner.
Oh, yeah. Oh, Skeleton, I see. You just pronounced it wrong.
What?
Maybe I pronounced it
I beat it
wrong.
flawlessly. Good.
I'd like to hear that.
Bam.
Oh, wow.
Guard. Okay, I knew you could. Just like freaking Yakuza.
Oh, wow. Look at that.
Alrighty.
You would think it would be hard for him to move like defensively with that long flowing coattail situation going on.
No, I don't think it would be hard for him at all. He's a Belmont, you know?
Yeah. He's like the first
He's
one.
the Belmont.
Yeah. Because there's what? There's this guy, and then there's Trevor, and there's Simon, and then I think there's a Gabriel.
Yeah, those are the ones I know.
I think there's Richter.
Yeah, that's not a good one.
Terry. Yeah, that's
Rectus
Belmont, the strongest Dracula.
John Morris, yeah, that's from Castlevania Bloodlines.
Oh yeah, they're that's the PS3 one, isn't it?
That's the Genesis one.
Oh, what's the one I'm thinking of on the PS3 that we always used to play? That's like an arcade time attack multiplayer Castlevania game.
The Harmony of Dissonance.
That was a neat game.
Yeah, it is neat.
Because that just has has that guy in it.
Yeah, I was gonna say he might be in it.
Yeah, I think like it's just like a bunch of Castlevania protagonists.
Or Harmony of Despair, I can't remember which one. It's one of those two.
Mm-hmm.
Can accumulate MP if you guard against an enemy's special attack purple glow. MP will be consumed when using relics. Use relics to defeat the enemy.
Yeah, light him up.
Alright, I dare you. Got it.
Castlevania Judgment. I don't know a whole lot about
Yeah,
that.
that's a weird fight. I have a poster of Castlevania Judgment.
Really?
But I've never played it. I've also always wanted to try that.
I've always wanted to do the N64 Castlevania on the program.
Yes, me too.
I think that would be interesting. There's actually several N64 games I'd like to try on here that I've never played. I really want to do Indiana Jones and the Infernal Machine.
Yeah.
Which is just a weird game. But
Castlevania Judgment's cool to me because it's like people always kind of make fun of like the character design in that game, but I think it's kind of cool. It has art done by the guy who did like Death Note, I think.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, it's very interesting looking. The only one I don't like, they made Maria look kind of weird in that version, but
they didn't like horny at her, did they?
The thing is that N64 is a treat, if only for having a giant skeleton riding a giant motorcycle. Yeah, that is good. The thing with Maria in Castlevania Judgment is that her character design is kind of normal, but like her story in the story mode is like, what if she was really mad that she had a flat chest?
Oh.
And that's her whole story. So like, cool, I guess.
Interesting.
I don't know why they did that,
That's...
but whatever.
Yeah. It's stuff like that makes me think like we could write fighting games based on any property all day long.
Oh yeah.
I mean, we could bring the characters in. We could come up with a narrative device that brings all the characters in across universes.
Everybody is here.
Everybody is here, and I think that okay, pick a video game series that has either never had a fighting game, or if it has, it's long gone, that you would love to make a fighting game for.
Oh, gosh. Banjo-Kazooie, said Jackson. I like that. Do you have one, Jake? Marker Stone?
Oh, very nice. Oh, hold on.
I'm holding.
Oh, okay. Banjo-Kazooie is a really good one. There you go. Gears of War.
Ooh, map of the House of Sacred Remains. The House of Sacred Remains
No,
has...
Halo.
Good choice. The House of Sacred Remains has such good music.
Does it?
Yeah. I've played it for you 4 million times.
That, like when we're,
Yeah. When we're just hanging out, having a good time.
Yeah.
Oh!
Oh, beautiful work. Ugh,
Honestly, I wanted to play this game because I saw a streamer playing it.
Right.
And I heard this song and I was like, whoa. I didn't know this game had, like, cool, good music.
Oh, that's like
So-
literally the reason you went and picked it up.
Basically. Or at least why it was on my radar.
Right.
I probably didn't pick it up right away after that, but...
But you knew to keep an eye out.
Yeah.
You know what I would really like to do on stream sometime?
Huh.
Is play Sonic Adventure DX
Okay.
and just really pedantically complain about the changes to the lighting engine and the textures.
Okay.
Or, alternatively, burp. I would also really like to... Oh, gosh. I would really like to play the PC version of DX with the mod that restores the Dreamcast lighting and textures to it.
Yeah.
So we could see it occasionally run at like a smooth 60 FPS while still looking like the original Dreamcast version.
What'd that guy say about Souls?
Wait, you've been playing the version of DX with the Dreamcast lighting mod?
DX mod.
Oh yeah. See, I think that's so tight because when DX came out, I was still pretty young, and I had never noticed any differences between Battle and Adventure 2 Battle.
Yeah.
I mean, they're there.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, between Adventure 2 and Adventure 2 Battle, they're there. But the differences between DX and Adventure, both graphically and performance-wise, are way bigger.
Yeah.
And I didn't really like any of it. I was just confused. I played so much Sonic Adventure that I booted up DX, and I was like, why is the train station green?
Yeah.
Why is the water that was clean all gross looking, And certainly, like I said, the lighting is different. The character models are a lot nicer. They have, like, actual articulated fingers and stuff like that. And again, the game does occasionally run at like 60 FPS, unlike the Dreamcast version, but I think the frame rate across the board is a lot more unstable than the Dreamcast version. Also, Metal Sonic is in the DX version.
Which is cool.
His model's really weird. Because you can go into Eggman's base and see they have Metal Sonic from Sonic CD, and then that second Metal Sonic, who I always took to be like their interpretation of maybe the Mecha Sonic boss, or Silver Sonic from the end of Sonic 2, or Mecha Sonic from Sonic and Knuckles. I'm not really sure.
Sure.
I really like the design of Mecha Sonic from Sonic and Knuckles. But Metal Sonic's character, like playable character model, looks really weird and different. And it's, again, like I figured they would have just reused his character model from Sonic Adventure 2 Battle's multiplayer.
Yeah.
But they didn't, and he just looks very strange.
Was there like a big gap between Sonic Adventure 2 Battle and Sonic Adventure DX?
I don't know. I don't think it was that big. And
I'm dying.
I know that
These freaking bloody, gross zombies.
DX obviously came later,
Yeah.
but I don't know. Now, on the topic of Sonic Adventure, since that's clearly what we're playing right now.
Yeah.
Oh, excuse me.
You're excused.
What do you think Sega's going to announce as their next Sonic project? I think we're looking at maybe a remaster of something or a remake of something.
Yeah. I think that's definitely possible. Maybe a collection. That'd be kind of cool.
I could see like a collection of the 3D Sonic
Yes,
games,
that's
like
yeah.
Adventure, Adventure 2, Heroes, Shadow the Hedgehog.
I was even thinking like some of the later ones, like one that just had colors and Unleashed for a new consoles or something.
The idea of being able to play colors, like Sonic Colors, on my PS4 somehow. Oh my god. I can't even think about that for too long, or I'll get a nosebleed. Like, man, Sonic Colors all upscaled and shit.
Yeah.
Damn. Damn.
Damn it, Daniel.
I don't know. I think a collection would be neat, especially because they've never bundled those ever.
Yeah.
You know, and some games like Unleashed and Colors are just kind of stuck on their native consoles. I guess you can play Unleashed on like Xbox Game Pass or something like that. I don't know what it's called.
Yeah, I guess you could play it on the Xbox One X, but
Yeah.
even then, since it's still a 360 game, it doesn't run. You know, it still runs basically the same. It might run a little better, but I need a re-release that gives me 60 FPS.
Yeah, no, I agree.
Ghost Warrior, I learned a new technique.
Ooh, what is it?
Hitting the square button 4 times.
Uh-huh.
That's it.
What's it do?
It's a combo extender. It wasn't really a new technique. I don't know why they... Skeleton Swordsman. I don't know why they called it a new technique, really. Ooh. Something up here.
What do you think? Ow. I feel like...
we go. You know one up here.
Yeah, absolutely. What do you feel like was the last really, like, very visually influential Sonic game that influenced later games in the series? I think it was Heroes, personally.
Yeah, I mean, I guess you could say Sonic 06 was influential, and like that, they'll never do that again.
Yeah, I mean, they'll never do, like absolutely, like, maybe 100% photorealistic environments again.
Uh-huh.
But, you know, and that's kind of what they did in Adventure. Like, they actually... The developers that Sega sent out around the world to, like, do research photos...
Unleashed? I don't know. That's good. I agree with that, kind of.
They actually used those... I could see an Unleashed. But they used those reference photos as textures in Sonic Adventure. In certain cases, which is neat. And then Sonic Adventure 2, I think, got cartoonier.
Yeah, certainly. Sweetly.
And then Heroes is essentially just what it looks like if a Genesis, like if Sonic 1 or 2 was a 3D game.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think Unleashed would be a cool one. You know, the thing is, though, is like... What was Unleashed critical reception really like? I remember it being pretty lukewarm. I think it's a phenomenal game. I was saying this last night. I think that, like, the great parts of Unleashed really outweigh the less than stellar parts.
I want the crystal. How do I use that?
Oh, okay.
That's how I use it.
What?
I think I'd rather have a dagger.
Yeah, I don't understand what the crystal... They just kind of blow up, I guess.
Yes. Well, there we go. Yeah, oh god. I feel like the Unleashed got, a lot of sevens, sixes.
Yeah.
That kind of score.
I think we're too far back it's not been long enough to see like a new Mania type game, I wouldn't think.
You don't think so?
I don't know. I mean, obviously, I feel like the development cycles on those are probably pretty short, and obviously Mania was so well received that, like, Sega is going to lead hard into the retro Sonic thing.
Yeah.
You know, I think they're making a new, like, classic Sonic style cartoon.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yes.
What's up?
I just got like 7 texts in a row about how my friend thinks the word cum hits a lot harder than the word nut. And then he apologized and said it was the crux of his humor and that male ejaculation was really all he had.
Sure.
For comedy, which I get.
Mania 2 coming Q4. You think?
It wouldn't surprise me, I guess, now that I think about like the dev cycles, but
Yeah.
also like that's a slam dunk. Obviously, like all they have to do is more.
Yeah.
So I'm really curious, like what's happening 3D Sonic wise, because I don't. Now that said, the way Sega's development cycles work on 3D Sonic games is pretty much right after one comes out, they get started on the next one. But like after Lost World came out, like a couple of months after Lost World came out, they got started up on Forces.
Mm-hmm.
But it's not been long enough since Forces to fit that like development cycle. You know, there's always been rumors of a remake of Sonic Adventure, which
Yeah.
I don't actually ever see happening.
Sure.
I don't think. I don't know how you would remake a game like that exactly. I don't know how you would try to replicate like. Everything about Sonic Adventure is so interestingly dodgy,
Yeah.
and like you can't build anything on the bones of that. It's the whole thing is really unstable from what I understand. So like you would have to create an entirely like new thing from scratch, and it seems kind of like against Sega's whole MO right now to not just do versions of boost gameplay.
Yeah. Yeah, Sonic Adventure seems so, like, of its time sincere,
Yeah.
that, like, it would be kind of weird.
And
I feel
also,
like, getting a remake of it. Because,
Yeah.
like, they couldn't use the same voices.
No.
With those, like, with a whole new, like,
Yeah.
look and everything.
no,
But, like, then the way it sounded,
the tone would be
the
completely
tone would be
different.
completely different, yeah.
Yeah.
And, like, then it's like, is it still really what people wanted? I don't know.
And also, like, Sega really has no interest in you playing as people besides Sonic.
Yeah.
There was that episode Shadow stuff, but like, we ever gonna get to play as Knuckles in 3D again? You know?
Yeah, Jake loves the idea of playing as Knuckles in 3D. Jake, tell him about your idea for a Knuckles game where you're a detective.
Oh, okay. Yeah, sure. Give me a second to pull up my files here.
Okay.
So I had this idea for a game where Knuckles is a detective.
I meant that one where you talked to me before about...
Oh, you're serious?
Yeah, you talked to me about before. Maybe he wasn't a detective, but...
Oh, are you talking about that like open world idea? I
yeah,
had?
where you're like, I don't know, it's sort of like Arkham.
Oh, okay. Yeah. All right.
So that's why I said detective.
Sorry, I just shouldn't have gotten snippy with you.
That's okay.
Sorry, I just started smoking, and I'm just all kinds of a
Yeah.
mess here. I had this idea. I thought it would be really cool to use like Knuckles' like core gameplay strengths of gliding and climbing. Like the traversal could be made to be really fun in a big open world environment.
Rune Spirit.
Rune Spirit. And if they made the open world environment, if they just made it the entirety of Angel Island as it was portrayed in like Sonic 3 and Knuckles, where it's, you know, a big island with all different kinds of biomes all over it.
Yeah.
And essentially you had sort of a, you know, sort of like just almost, I guess, kind of Arkham-y open world experience where there was a lot of different things to do and see and all these different zones to explore as Knuckles. And obviously, you know, collectibles to
Yeah.
find and have and neat little Easter eggs.
Uh-huh.
That seems like something that could be, I think like the traversal could be made to be really fun, especially if they like sped it up and had like wind currents you had to work with and stuff. Thermals that he could use his horrible hair to glide on.
Yeah.
I don't know. And then like I think they could have like a pretty fun, robust like combat engine based around obviously the fisticuffs.
Yeah.
But Knuckles also has that whole deal of that they introduced in Sonic Battle where he's got like elemental powers basically.
Yeah.
That they didn't touch on much. I think in Sonic Heroes you can do
Like the
elemental
Riddler
stuff.
trophies, but shards of the Chaos Emerald.
Yeah, like stuff like that.
Oh, these gross freaks. I hate them.
Oh, that puke. Oh, you hate to see that. But, you know, like, I like the idea of, like, you know, being able to, like, be in, like, say, like, Sandopolis zone and catching, like, a thermal and it pushing you up far enough that you can, like, I don't know, end up in, like, Hydra City or something.
Sure.
You know, and it, like, being a very vertical game.
I love Jake's idea, and I hate the puke.
Yeah. I'm
I
really...
I say that every day.
Yeah. That's just, that kind of comes hand in hand if
Yeah.
you're going to be friends with me.
I'm having a hard time going through the doors in this game.
You know, and I think, like... I think the combat could be made to be fun. I wouldn't do like Arkham combat for Knuckles.
Sure,
Like,
it'd be a little weird.
Yeah, I'd have like more something brawlier.
Yeah, would you do like some I want custom hats in a game like this.
Oh yeah, no, the avatar's still there. I mean, canonically, I believe his name. What was it again?
Yakuza type combat. That's a good idea.
That could be fun. You know, just like smashing up robots and stuff.
I at least want to be able to wear Knuckles. Try to deliver a sermon.
Yeah, deliver a quick sermon
To
the gamers.
my fellow gamers,
Yeah.
we are gathered here today to celebrate life, liberty, and the pursuit of gaming.
Yes.
The only thing I've ever wanted in my life
Yeah.
is to go to game heaven and be with Game Jesus.
Game Jesus.
And I'm telling you right now, here, today, that you can do that. It is real, and it can happen.
What do you have to do?
Please turn your gamer Bible to page 69. And then everybody, a chorus of nices. Anyways,
Yeah, I liked that. I thought that was good.
thanks.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, I think Knuckles' type of gameplay in the adventure games I always found really fun because it, especially like when they shared levels,
Thank you for the prayer hands.
like Casinopolis in Sonic Adventure. As a Sonic level, obviously you had access to all the pinball stages and the garbage,
Yeah.
which
the dreadful garbage.
the idea of a casino that has a gigantic like garbage sewer system under it full of old pinball machines and giant fans, like I want to build a secret hideout down there so bad. But moving on, like Sonic got to explore all that, and Tails' version of it was just
In Knuckles' name we pray.
in Knuckles
Amen.
Amen. Pray. Amen. Can you imagine him like praying with those horrible weird hands of his?
Yeah.
But as Knuckles, there was like that whole nother level of verticality added by being able to get up on the second floor, which there was all kinds of cool stuff to see up there, and it just completely flipped the way you got around that level on its head. And it was also an interesting Sonic level because it wasn't linear like a normal Sonic level is.
Sure.
You know,
Neapolitan. Lovely.
I think that's a really cool level, but I don't know. I also Knuckles and Meteor Herd climbing all the way up to the top of Meteor Herd, like the very top of the space station where the offices are hanging, and then like doing that meteor dive or whatever it's called, the hammer dive,
Yeah.
where he spins all the way down, where it takes forever, and then like digging up, you know, a ring box if you were lucky.
Yeah.
I don't know. I thought his gameplay was cool. I thought they never really nailed it with Tails.
Yeah.
I didn't think the Tails and Eggman levels are. I don't in like Adventure 2. I don't find those particularly fun.
No,
the,
not really.
The races against Sonic were not great.
Yeah.
I realized that like they can't just throw you into the same levels without some sort of modification, but it almost would have been better to just keep Tails' core gameplay
An axe.
and
Okay.
just have it be very platforming, flying based, or just, you know, have a completely different set of levels. But that would have been a lot of work.
Yeah.
Also, if they remade Sonic Adventure, like there's going to be, yeah, they're obligated to include like the less fun parts of the game, like the Amy
Yeah.
levels and Big the
And
Cat's
Big, yeah.
levels. Is it weird that I really like the Gamma levels but hate the Tails Eggman levels?
I don't know if it's weird, but
I mean, I don't even feel like they feel that different. I don't know. I really like Gamma.
oh, bats!
Ugh.
Ow. Ouch.
Ugh.
Kill these freaks.
Yeah. So this guy's. Have we rescued his beloved yet?
Yeah, I'm almost done with the game actually.
Oh, wow, okay.
Buck Baird.
Buckbeard. Randy Buckbeard, used Buick salesman.
There we go. Got a
I
new move.
don't like the way it like blinks really rapidly.
While it's dying, yeah.
Yeah.
It means it's hurt.
Right. And now I feel.
And that
kinda-
you did it.
Yeah, I feel kind of bad now.
Yeah. Whoa, a wolf skeleton. Scary.
Yeah, Jackson, I think you're right. Like Amy's stages are.
I agree with that, yeah.
The pacing of them, like obviously they spent a lot of time kind of like figuring out exactly how fast they wanted her to move. And there is something satisfying about getting her up to speed and using the hammer flips to maintain
Yeah.
momentum.
That is fun.
But her core like base movement speed is so slow that it just kind of becomes exhausting.
Whatever I want, I get.
Yeah.
I want
Mm-hmm.
Shooting Stars.
That's a fun song.
I do like that song.
Yeah. Sonic Heroes has a banging soundtrack. Yeah, I don't know. That is a very strange thing to me. And I get why, like, when they made Adventure 2, they busted it down to, like, 3 different core types of gameplay.
Yeah.
Like, what they felt were, like, the strongest 3 of Sonic Adventure.
0 to 60 in 2 minutes.
Yeah, it's exhausting to play those levels. But they're also, surprisingly, even to this day, sometimes still kind of tense.
Yeah.
I don't want him to get me.
The big robot man scares me. He's
Yeah.
weird looking. He has big hands. Oh, this freak.
Yeah, Zero. He's from the same series as Gamma. He's an E100 robot. He's just like the very first one,
Yeah.
which is odd. They really slimmed him down after that one. Oh, nice.
Blood skeletons don't die, I believe. Is their whole thing.
They just keep getting back up.
come
So you
back.
just have to get out of the room.
Yeah, I guess.
Hmm.
Later, dweebs.
I hate that.
I started watching Steven Universe today.
Okay, I've known people that really like Steven Universe. What do you think?
It's weird. Ow.
Yeah, I've seen bits of it that I remember I thought were funny. I mean, and obviously I know it's also a pretty powerfully emotional show as well. Ooh. Oh!
So in stream chat, that's my excuse.
Yeah, absolutely.
Alright. No excuse that time.
Or that time.
Or that time. Thank you, Jake.
Yeah, I'm here to help. Yeah, I don't know. Of course, I don't even have TV anymore.
I was watching it on Hulu.
Oh, it's on Hulu?
Yeah.
I think I have Hulu.
I think you use my Hulu. Which is like having Hulu.
Yeah, it's a bit like having Hulu. Yeah, I guess I always forget to check and see what shows streaming stuff has, because I usually only go on there to like watch one thing, and then
They took Aqua Teen off, which makes me mad.
that is very frustrating.
Because that's what I was going to watch.
Right.
During dinner.
Yeah.
But instead I had to watch a dreadful new show. Just kidding. Steven Universe was fun.
Yeah, it's kind of
weird, but fun.
It's kind of, as far as cartoons go, like the I think the complete opposite of Aqua Teen Hunger Force.
Yeah, maybe. I have Aqua Teen on my Plex server. I don't know what that means.
What's a Plex server? You tell me who says. I'm gonna get my sandwich out of the fridge.
Okay.
The time's come.
I'm having a real hard time getting on this stupid button. I can tell you if you want. I have the info. I mean, yeah, I'd love to hear what that is and what it means. I feel like you told me about it before, like on Twitter, because you said you had a bunch of shows on it. It's like Netflix, but he runs it off his computer, Jake. Because we're married, and you and I are not yet married. Yeah. It shows I have downloaded that can be streamed to any device. That's cool. I like that. That's a good idea. That's smart. You're smart, Jackson. Jake wants to know how hard is it to put one of those together. And Jake's doing big farts in the kitchen. I don't know if you can hear those. Sorry, we're out of mustard. I mean, we're not out, but you know. It's not too hard, but it's pretty computer intensive, alright? And you all know that my computer is decent at best. So I run it off its own PC. Okay, interesting.
A lot of people just hanging out in the parking lot.
Yeah, it's pretty cool, huh?
Yeah, well, the weather's nice. I get it. They want to be outside.
It's kind of dark for
Little-
that, but it's a
little
parking
dark.
lot.
Yeah, I mean, well, they're safety in numbers. You know what I mean? Wow, this map already. All these rooms look the same. You know.
Yeah, that's
Like-
why you gotta use the map.
Obviously, a lot of detail put in here, and you know it's cold in there. Tell me
think?
it's probably not. I'm sure it's freezing in there.
Really.
The place is big. It's
It
stone.
is the House of Sacred Remains. That does kind of make it feel like... If you DM me your email, I can send you an invite link. I might hit you up on that just to check what it's about. What kind of sandwich did you get, Jake?
You know, I was in a hurry. Let me see here. It says smoked turkey and Swiss Harvester.
Interesting. Is it good?
Not bad.
Okay.
For a sandwich, I just kind of picked in a hurry.
Yeah. Jake always comes here right after work and never gets anything to eat.
And I'm always just starving.
So once we get like 30 minutes into something, he's like, this is so much fun. I'm going to die. So I told him to get something to eat before he came here. Well, I said he could if he wanted to. I wasn't going to make him.
No, I thank you for saying something. Otherwise, I wouldn't have thought about it. And I would have been like eating stale Triscuits or something, or ordered a pizza. One of the two things.
Yeah. Anything can happen on the Bogwater Boys midweek review.
Yeah. Almost anything. I mean, nothing good, but
Sometimes we play games that people like.
that's true. I really would like to. Oh God.
Fleamen.
Oh, I hate these guys.
Yeah, they're gross in pretty much every game they're in. Get them.
Ooh, what are those? So there's-
Axes.
Oh, should have used the action.
I
Yeah.
did, but they missed.
Oh, that's okay.
Luckily, Fleamen die in one hit in pretty much every game.
Oh, right. So they're just like the Goomba.
I love just eating snacks for an hour and suddenly realizing what I've done to my body.
Man, I wish Chance were here.
Yeah, I feel those feelings.
He would identify with that strongly.
Yeah. Oh, God. I do identify with that. I try not to think about it too much. I try not to buy snacks, to be completely honest. Oh, Jackson's in the Discord voice chat. Let's see if we can get this going.
Yeah. I would like to see if this works. I guess I'll just keep talking while you try and figure it out. You ever had a Clementine?
Yeah, maybe.
Okay.
Jackson, can you hear
It's
us?
good talking to you, man.
Hello, can you hear us? Okay, lovely. Now I just need to... Do you want to be on the stream? Okay. Let's see if I can figure it out. Desktop audio. Come on.
So you're gonna make him come out of the computer?
Yes.
Will that mess with the mic?
Don't know.
You can keep me quiet.
I guess I'll... Hey, Cody, are you still here? How's this sound? How's Jackson sound in relation to us? Bad?
Test, hello.
Well, you know, it's impossible. He's got a great voice. It's impossible for him to sound bad. I don't know. I just hope we're not doing like the Tay-Zonde thing.
Oh, God. That would be a nightmare. Well, our voices shouldn't be coming out of the desktop audio. Only Jackson's, so...
Yeah, your guys' voice wouldn't come out like
You want me
that.
to play?
No, we'll just sit on this screen for a second as punishment to our viewers.
Yeah, well, I'm sure they'd like that.
I like the 3D model of the axe, so
What's
Yeah. I'm
look at
glad.
that for a little bit.
absolute best sandwich you've ever had?
Okay, Cody
Well,
says
that's
it sounds
exciting
good.
news.
That's good. Do you want the other headphones so you can hear Jackson? You have to think about it.
Yes, I do.
Maybe you don't. Okay.
How close are we gonna have to be to each other? To
I don't know, how close do you want to be?
closer still. That's pretty good.
And now we're closer still.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, Christ.
No, he just got the jump on you. there, my friend.
Jackson, how are you?
I'm good. I was thinking about something Jake said earlier.
Yeah.
It never really occurred to me that all of Sonic 3 take place on Angel Island.
Yeah, all of Sonic 3 and Sonic and Knuckles do. With the except like Flying Battery, like obviously is above it, but yeah.
Right. Okay, so what's up with Carnival Night Zone?
Yeah, that's actually a really interesting question because like it's definitely confirmed to be on the island. The only thing I can figure on Carnival Night Zone is that Robotnik started building a theme park there
He got bored.
Yeah.
because every other part of that island is just like ruins and shit. I think I remember like the Archie comic may have like handled that some weird way at one point. Like they were interlopers that moved onto the island when Knuckles was like busy doing Knuckles stuff elsewhere and just built a carnival. and then he had to deal with that. I don't.
He was pissed.
Oh, and he was very pissed.
He's so mad.
Yeah, it really is a weird outlier because everything else, and I guess like Death Egg Zone and Doomsday obviously don't take place on Angel Island, but
Yeah. And like even like Launch Base Zone, you could like see like obviously Eggman built that, you know.
yeah, exactly. Although sometimes, I mean, when you think about it, like there are
Whoa. I'm using that.
it does seem like Eggman likes to build like weird theme parks, like Eggman Land in Sonic Unleashed is a theme park.
Yeah.
Like, did this guy not have a childhood? Is that what he's?
Maybe it's like a Walt Disney thing where he's just trying to take over the world, like that way.
Okay, I can see that.
That's interesting.
He's got a lot of irons and a lot of fires. And obviously, the man needs operating capital to like
Yeah.
build his ships and put ship gas in them and stuff. Hey, Alex, what are those horrible little perverts that keep?
I don't know.
I hate them.
Do you think Eggman lets people into those places, like, for a fee? Like,
Yeah.
it's a real ass...
I think he does.
place?
Like, I think parts of it are designed to kill Sonic, but like, look at
But the other parts are okay.
well, look at the theme park from Sonic Lost World. Like,
Yeah.
that was like he has like fully stocked restaurants and stuff. That was like,
I think he throws a big switch and like it turns into the kill Sonic mode or something.
yeah,
Okay, yeah.
like everybody that was like riding a roller coaster. He's like, you guys better like,
You have to leave the park in about 10 minutes.
yeah, you guys are gonna need to get out of here. I just checked my camera and he's maybe 10 minutes out.
He's really fast.
He's very fast. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna fly to the end of where he is.
I think I might have made a boo-boo.
Oh, that was the most incredible thing I've ever seen in my
Thank
life.
you so much. It scared me. I'm scared.
Hey, I don't know about this place, man.
It's dangerous.
Is
Oh, there's wolves.
oh, wolf skeleton. Wouldn't it be more appropriate to call it a skeletal wolf?
Right to Konami.
Like, to like the actual company?
Yeah, like do a tweet at him.
If okay, I'm gonna use your. Can I use your Twitter account?
Patch it.
Yeah. Can you send me the file so I can patch this PlayStation 2 game? Because I know how to do that too. So
Well, it'd
it'd be really easy for me.
God, this is so scary.
God. Okay. My moves are frankly awe-inspiring. I hope.
Yeah, this place is a clincher. I do not like it.
Big button.
Yeah, that's inelegant.
You don't like the big button?
The big button's fine. It's just like, oh, what's going on here?
It'd be cool if there was like some kind of like switch on the wall you had to pull on with your whip or something.
Yeah,
I bet that's a thing later.
if you're gonna give a guy a whip, like,
I say I've played this game before, and I'm still like, I bet that's there. That's probably in this game.
I do that all the time.
No, I have to go back.
oh yeah, they just have like a little
this.
alcove there where you can still get murked that doesn't go anywhere.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's kind of scary.
Run behind it now.
Oh man.
It's like Indiana Jones with the boulders in front of you.
Yeah. Ooh, I like
That would have been way
idea.
less tense if that had been the case.
He's just kind of jogging after this boulder. Just gonna let this kind of clear out stuff ahead of
They're
me.
just gonna let this one roll out.
Boy, that was crazy. If we'd been standing in the wrong spot, that thing could have crushed us.
Do you think that was his problem in that movie when he tried to take that treasure? He was just standing in the wrong spot.
Yeah,
but
just-
if he stood behind it, it would have been fine.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you know, he does
I like
his
these
best.
Roombas too.
Yeah, they're terrifying. Man, this game is. It doesn't help that I haven't been paying any attention to it at all. But this game is inscrutable to me.
Yeah. Thus is the curse of the Bogwater boy who does not play.
Yeah. Well,
He does not pay attention.
Well, and I do pay attention to the things that I am saying.
Yeah, and that's what I do too when you play.
Yeah, that's just how it goes. I do like this randomizer system we're using now. I think
It's
that,
fun, yeah.
Yeah, it's fun.
We're using backloggery Jackson to
Ooh.
decide what to play.
I like that.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you were talking about that the other day. Whenever you like organized all your games,
Yeah. We were.
came in handy.
It did. The first two games were actually both wrestling games, and I vetoed them because I didn't want to play.
It is wild. Yeah, it was 2 WWE games back to back.
Yeah.
Hey, what's this orb's name?
Oh,
So I didn't mean to put you on the spot.
it's okay. Hemorrhoid. Hemorrhoid. Did you hear me?
Yeah.
Jake, are you there?
I was just gonna say like Orbulus or something. I think
Okay.
yours better. Oh, I don't like those. What is going on here?
We're just getting trapped in a room.
Oh, skeleton archer.
Oh, right, I forgot I have the holy water now.
Oh, cool. Oh, wow.
I do like this game. It looks cool. It's fun.
Yeah.
I don't know.
No, I don't think it's bad by any means. It reminds me a lot of Resident Evil 4 for some reason.
I understand that. You know,
Maybe
two
because-
Leons.
Oh, yeah, his name's Leon. A large part of it takes place in a castle.
Yeah.
The voice work is wild.
Mr. Kennedy.
Mr. Kennedy. I see
love
the
that guy.
president has outfitted his daughter with ballistics.
What a weird game.
It's a very weird game. That was like when they were making Resident Evil 4, they were like, here's the deal. We'll allow one character to have a normal voice.
Everybody else, get out of here.
Everybody else either needs to be a stereotype or just some sort of insane man. I really like the merchant. He should be in every Resident Evil game.
He was supposed to be in 5.
I know, I can't believe they got rid of him.
Should be in like every video game.
I agree with that. Yeah, actually.
Like if
Like
your game...
he would fit here so well in this game right now.
Oh yeah, he would make perfect sense. I think if your game has a shop system,
Sorry.
just make it be the merchant from Resident Evil
Okay.
4. You know.
Copyrights be damned.
Oh, God.
Yeah, and like I'm sure you could get the guy that voiced the merchant in that game was the same guy that voiced Leon in that game.
Really?
Somehow, yeah.
I didn't know that, actually.
So you could hire that guy, and like, especially okay, like imagine you're like, okay, I want this guy to be in every video game I ever make till the end of time.
Yeah.
Outline your next 5 game dev projects, and just have him record, you know, sort of in bulk. You know, like so come up with what's an item you're gonna have in your game, like
Sword.
yeah, like a sword called the Stabatron
Yeah.
or something, you know,
Something normal.
something yeah, sexy like that, and you know, and then you just like you buy the guy lunch, you have him over, and he just sips
Switch,
Modelo. Hey, that's inelegant. And he just sips Modelo and records lines, you know, while you guys watch like Braveheart or whatever.
Yeah.
And you have him over once every 6 months, and you just get hell.
Merchant voiceover. Deep fakes for future games.
I don't know. I love this idea just because I do genuinely believe that there is no game that would not be improved with his presence.
Yeah, I don't disagree.
We would have finished Hayes if he was in it.
Yeah, God, I hate Hayes. There's
Yeah.
another one, Jackson, where it's like, the game was so bad, it's all I can think about.
It was astonishingly bad. I expected it to just be like a mediocre FPS. But
Me too, but
It's
it sure proved us wrong.
yeah.
You ever heard of Magus or Magus? Magus.
I
I
don't,
don't
think,
think
so.
so.
It's a PS3 game. It came out in 2014.
Okay.
It's a third-person shooter. I really can't describe it. You would have to see it. Like I was just looking it up later, but it's probably one of the worst games I've ever seen.
Okay.
Ooh, I'm gonna write this
It's
down.
cool.
Here's the orb door,
Yeah,
by the way.
I really want to play it. Like I just love playing bad games.
Oh yeah,
Bad games are fun to play.
Like not to finish, but just
sure.
to play it.
yeah.
I think I would have stuck with Hayes if it had felt even a little better. Like, I don't know, it looked bad, felt bad. I don't know.
All the characters were bad. Remember Watchstrap?
Oh, yeah.
And the other guy's name was Pesci.
Yeah. Oh, Christ damn it.
You know, and you know, like that game's entire tone. You know, the writers' room on that game was like, people are gonna flip shit. when
Yeah,
this
they
comes
basically tried to do like Spec Ops the line.
out.
Like bad.
They were like, hey, I can't really talk about it right now, but we're working on what we call over at the studio the Halo Killer. I love any FPS that was marketed as a Halo Killer after the first Halo came out, and it would be embarrassing, honestly.
It's so good.
Jackson, are you excited for the Master Chief Collection to come to PC?
Ooh, I have it on Xbox.
Oh,
So
okay.
I'm really happy for everyone else
Sure.
because I'm sure I'm happy everyone else gets to play it.
Uh-huh.
But me personally, I'm probably not going to buy it because I already have it. But
Right.
I think
Makes
it's great.
sense. Oops.
I don't know. Alex, you know this about me, but I'm constantly wondering what my good friend Master Chief is up to
Yeah.
when
What
I'm
he's
not
thinking
hanging
about.
out with him. Yeah, what's he thinking about?
When he's not on the Bogwater Boys,
When
and
he's
he
not-
usually is.
What's... Okay, well, let's say money was not an object.
Okay.
What voice actor would you pay to be on the Bogwater Boys in character as a character? So what voice actor or what character would you pay to have on the Bogwater Boys?
I mean, it's got to be David Hayter as like Solid Snake.
David
right?
Hayter as Solid Snake would be really good.
Please don't die.
Yeah, I
This is
think
just Spartacus.
that's like easy, endless comedy.
Yeah.
But I think it would be really fun to have an endless budget, and instead of getting like Master Chief or like some sort of iconic gaming character, just getting like the fat best friend from Infamous,
Okay. Yeah.
you know, and just be like, man, I never played your game, but I know you were in it, and like the voice actor doesn't really know, like they only did the character a couple of times.
Doesn't really remember how he sounds.
Doesn't really remember how he sounds. It doesn't know like. It's like I don't. God, what was the name of the guy from? Was it Keegan? What was the name of the guy from that game? Like
Sure.
and it's just an embarrassing mess. Especially if you could tell that they were under duress
Yeah.
while we were doing it.
Maybe like a voice actor who hasn't done very much else. That'd be kind of cool.
Oh yeah, that is
Like James's voice actor from Silent Hill 2.
that could be cool.
I think he's kind of a cool guy based on what I've seen.
I'd actually really like to have Greg. Oh man, I don't actually remember the guy's real name. The guy who voices Grim on the Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy.
Okay, that'd be cool.
Has done some voice work in video games I really like, and I think he has a great voice. I mean, it would be fun to have Master Chief on here.
Jackson, what do you think?
I was thinking, Donald freaking Trump.
Oh, shoot, dude.
Yeah.
Oh, actually,
That's twisted.
my favorite.
Yeah. I was
You're
just,
gonna
I
get
was
us.
being
You're gonna get us
twisted.
banned off on Twitch.
What kind of? God, Jackson, you remind me of this guy from. From Batman. I don't remember. He's this freak who thinks that crime is funny.
Riddler?
No, he's kind of like the Riddler.
Okay.
He's similar in that he likes crime.
Yeah, he thinks he likes it's not riddles though. It's more like the goofster, something like that. God, I don't remember.
Like pranks, right?
Yeah, like the prankist.
The
God,
prankist?
I don't remember, but he's so
the
twisted.
The prank king.
Oh, dude, I like
That's
that.
gotta be it.
Oh man, no, you know who I would have? I would have Robin Atkin Downs as Travis Touchdown on here.
Oh, that's a good idea. That's
You
a
know.
good idea.
I love his voice for Travis Touchdown.
Ooh, double him as a Master Miller.
Ooh,
The giggle guy.
the gig. I might be the giggle guy.
That might be him.
Cody, thank you for weighing in.
Cody, for a second, I thought you were calling me the giggle guy, and I was like, all right, if you want to get banned from this Twitch chat, you keep that up, Buster.
What are you doing, giggly boy?
Giggling over there.
Oh man,
Oh, no.
you know what one of the worst feelings in the world would be?
Huh.
Imagine you were in this castle, right? And it
Yeah.
was you and your buddy, and you were like fighting your way through the castle, and you got to this room, and you're like, it's another one of those switches, and your buddy jumps up on it, and it doesn't move, and he gets off, and he's like, I guess it's broken, and then you just kind of lean on it, and
yeah.
it moves.
That,
That would be
suck.
That would suck so much.
they're testing my gamer skills here.
Ruin the friendship, basically.
Yeah, because it would just be so awkward. It would basically be like your friend called you fat without actually having done it. It would really.
I guess
Oh.
I'd rather them just do it, huh? Like, call me that.
Yeah.
I would just be like, hey man, I don't want to go to this castle with you anymore.
I'm gonna leave.
I'm just gonna. I was just gonna say I'm just gonna stay here.
Just pull like a half-eaten bag of Burger King out of your knapsack and sit down at the desk and like just come get me when you're done, man. Ooh. Oh, nice work.
Freaking perfect.
Yeah, that's beautiful.
Okay.
Oof. So, this last Nintendo Direct, I didn't watch it, but you texted me about 30 texts in a row and gave me the play-by-play because I asked you to, which was very nice of you. Crosses.
Yeah. This is a Christian game.
Is there a hair metal band called Crucifix that uses like a Y instead of an I?
That's a good idea.
Because that would be badass.
I don't know that. but
gonna
it's a
look it
good.
up.
Yeah, go ahead.
Crucifix. But anyway, this last Nintendo Direct, I was pretty disappointed.
Uh-huh.
As you know, every time there's ever been a Nintendo Direct, I've told you verbatim, this is going to be the one where they announce a new F-Zero game.
Yeah, or like if they don't announce a new F-Zero, I'll die.
Yeah, I have made a lot of like weird threats.
Yeah.
No, please with the Y, thank you.
Jake, I found a guy on Twitter. He said he's a metal screamer and he's got a bunch of tattoos.
Ooh, and he goes by Crucifix?
Yeah, like crucifix.
That's... well,
He also does MMA and parkour.
Wow.
damn. This guy...
This is quite the guy.
Yeah, he's one of those guys that I found a Twitch channel called Crucifix.
Oh,
That's...
okay.
Yeah,
Well,
that
that's kind
guy's...
of rude of them to.
I hate people that are like 3 different insanely cool things.
Yeah, like us, best friends, streamers, and
Yeah.
lovers. Or let's players, whichever one you want to use.
Yeah, like I feel like we need to just pick up one more cool thing that we can kind of hang our hats on. Hang gliding.
Do people still like beatboxing?
I
Do that.
don't know about
They
that.
must.
You think?
People still do it.
I saw this YouTube video that came out the other day. I think it came out yesterday. It was a McDonald's drive-through rap.
Oh.
Okay, we could do something
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah. Well, we have to be careful, you know. We wouldn't want to say anything bad.
Well, did he say anything bad in the rap?
Well,
No, he was ordering. That was the funny thing. He was ordering, but it was in a rap format.
Okay.
right. I do
I
recall.
might be
Tell.
in trouble here.
It just came out, I think.
Yeah, I think I know what you're talking about. I think that is brand new.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Definitely not 10 years ago.
No, yeah.
Uh-oh. I don't know when I saved last.
On a
fellas.
sesame seed, but I do remember you going to Orbnoticus earlier.
Yeah, hemorrhoid was the last time I did that.
Okay, yeah. Oh boy, that was like God. That was like an hour.
That joke
ago.
feels about 40 years old now. So
Man.
Isn't that 20 minutes?
Okay. Well, that's no problem because what you were doing
Yeah.
and what you're going to do and what you were doing before, it's all identical, and I couldn't tell it apart.
okay.
So,
Well, I'm glad that must be really good for the viewers.
well, you know, I'm not saying I think this is a bad game. I just think, you know.
You think I'm a bad gamer? I get it.
Do you think?
Oh, folks, there's so much.
Ugh. Well, we can always.
I've made my bed.
All right, if you're gonna do it, so we can always pull the trigger on the randomizer again.
Oh,
Oh, these guys again. No, I feel like this was like 5 minutes ago.
do you want to do the randomizer again, and then you can play the game this time?
We can if you want to. I mean, we've only been streaming for like 3 hours. So
No,
it's,
we have not. We've been streaming for an hour and 15.
oh, well, okay. That's like almost half of what I said. So I was close.
You were almost close.
I was almost close. Yes. Yeah, I don't. We can't. It depends on how much you want to keep playing this.
I mean, I'm just kind of going through the motions, you know.
Well, that's what we all do every day,
No,
waiting for the
I mean, I'm
inevitable.
pretty-
You know,
I'm
waiting for death.
I'm mostly happy.
Oh, what's that like?
Fun, nice.
God
Dang.
damn it!
Hey, do you guys get spring break off? No. Yes.
Do I get spring break off?
You or Jackson or both?
Well, I'll get it off in the sense that a lot of my students are not gonna come because they're gonna be doing like Florida shit. But like I'll still be at work, but mostly just kind of like hanging around, playing with butane torches and stuff.
Okay.
I don't. I get weekends off.
Ooh,
Okay.
that's nice.
Me also. Well, I guess that's obvious. I work at a school, so
Yeah.
probably
Yeah.
didn't think
I
could.
get 2 days off a week.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's like pretty. Yeah.
I normally don't get spring break off, but my boss the other day was like, "Hey, Alex, do you want to take like any days off during spring break?" And I was like, "Sure."
All of them?
And then basically she was like, "You have to work Monday, but the rest of the days, no, I don't care." And I was like, "Okay." So I guess I'll just take most of spring break off.
Here's paradise.
That's where I've been spending most of my life. Anyways, do you want to play a game, Jake?
Yeah.
Would you like to play a game?
Oh, that's. Oh man.
Did I scare you?
I'd like to have Jigsaw from the Saw movies on the show.
Yeah.
He's just like.
Him and Jackson could freaking really get into
yeah.
it.
Yeah.
I really thought Mortal Kombat Gold was kind of the peak of the series.
Jigsaw, could you please stop eating those ballpark franks right in front of the mic?
I'm really hungry.
Okay. Well, let's
Oh my god, are you drinking relish?
let's go to the randomizer.
All right.
I'm not gonna show it on the screen because that would be getting dangerously close to infringing on Proton John's stream.
Right.
So
Well, I hate that idea. I need to eat more of this sandwich, but I don't want to do it right next to the microphone.
Get a big prize wheel and just put all the games on there.
Oh, dude.
Spin it on camera.
That would
I
be
can do
tight.
that. I have so many games.
Maybe should we limit it to just PS2 games so that we don't have to like mess with other systems?
Or PS1 and PS3 as well.
Oh,
We can
okay,
do
yeah,
that.
that's right, because we're doing this on the PS3.
Yes.
All right, let's keep ourselves in that PlayStation zone.
In that gamer zone.
Crossing my fingers for Haze.
Oh man, if we
Don't
get Haze,
even.
we have to do it.
Ratchet Deadlocked on the PlayStation.
You know, I've
2.
never played Ratchet Deadlock.
gonna play it?
I played all the way through 1, 2, and 3, and that was it.
Okay.
That's
You can play Deadlocked.
yeah. We'll play Ratchet Deadlocked.
You're in luck. I got it. It said the PS2 version, but I have it on the PS3.
Oh, well,
in
that
high
makes it
definition,
easier.
so
Stellar.
we'll just play that version.
Would you like me to go get it?
What? It's downloaded.
Oh, well, that's even easier.
So the stream's gonna look weird for a second. So bear with me.
I'm gonna be freaking out if it looks weird.
But Jackson, please don't look at the screen, Jackson. Okay, I fixed it. You can look at the screen again.
This is kind of weird. It's like pulling back the curtain.
Yeah.
You know, popping the hood, seeing what the engines of gaming really look like.
The engines of gaming.
Ooh.
Ratchet, dead hunked. All right, here we go.
It's weird that Clank has a headset on. Thank you.
Jake's in control now, folks. The real gamer has logged on.
Is that what we're calling me?
The real gamer. Yes. Hey, do you like my desktop background?
Yeah, dude, I do. That is rad.
Yeah, it is. It is.
All right.
Sorry, you guys
Is it
can't
just
see it,
called
and I won't
Ratchet?
explain it to you.
This one?
Just
This one's,
kidding. What were you saying, Jake?
this one's called Ratchet Deadlocked.
It's okay. It's just Ratchet.
Yes.
Yeah,
No
there's
Clank.
no Clank.
No, no Clank.
It's like
No Clank.
it's the Jack and Daxter thing. They got rid of Ann Daxter after the first one. I like this menu. They're like welding stuff onto them.
I have not played this version, this HD version.
Alex, do you feel like I'm more of a contestant or a couch potato?
I think you're more of a contestant.
All right. Yeah.
Oh, don't save there. Not just playing.
Was it
You
what?
save there. Got you. Epic prank. Those guys are still just hanging outside.
Yeah, I think that
Huh.
dude is just sitting on the bed of his pickup truck drinking a beer.
Cool.
They must not have PlayStation or anything.
Maybe he's talking on the phone.
Maybe. Ooh, the Shadow Sector.
Jackson, do you like the Ratchet and Clank games? You ever played them?
I played the remake on PS4.
Did you like it?
Yeah, I loved it. It was great.
Yeah, it was. I also liked it.
I've heard this
I
game is
did-
very funny.
I didn't like the cutscenes because they weren't funny.
Yeah, see, I don't think Ratchet and Clank in general is very funny. In fact, most of the humor falls pretty flat for me. But I've heard that this game, like, there's at least one character. that's very
Juanita.
funny. Yeah, that guy.
That guy,
the
yeah.
announcer.
I do tend to agree that I don't think this guy. Yeah. I don't think the game is super funny, or the games are super funny, but I still like them more than Sly Cooper.
Yeah, well, I think Jack and Daxter. I think it's Jack and Daxter, Ratchet and Clank, Sly Cooper, as far as I'm concerned.
I think I agree with that most of the time, except I think I'd rather, if I was just like feeling like I'm gonna sit down and play a random game, I'd probably choose Ratchet and Clank over Jack and Daxter.
Ratchet's, you can jump
just
into
because-
Ratchet a little more.
Yeah, I feel like Jack and Daxter is kind of like something you have to really
You gotta get moving.
commit to.
Yeah.
You know, Ratchet and Clank you can just sort of goof around in.
I also think Jack and Daxter is much funnier than Ratchet
yes,
and Clank is.
it's
By
undisputable.
Jack and Daxter is some of the best physical humor I've ever seen in a video game, for sure.
I've only played the first one.
Oh, the
but
first Jack and Daxter?
It's one of the best platformers I've ever played.
Oh yeah.
No, it's phenomenal. It still feels great, and the rest of them are great, except the very last one that was made by a different studio. It's pretty bad.
Is that after Jack X?
Yes.
Yeah, it's Lost Frontier, which Alex and I actually have a lot to say about that one.
I pre-ordered that game from, or I didn't pre-order from GameStop, but I called them the day it came out, and I said, "Hey, do you guys have a copy of Jack and Daxter: Lost Frontier on PS2?" And the girl who answered the phone said, "I didn't know they made PS2 games anymore." And I was like, "Yeah, sorry.
That's never.
They do, and please sell it to me."
No.
Yeah, that's never good.
spurned by another gamer girl.
Story of my freaking life,
Yeah.
bro.
That hurts.
I can't hear any of the dialogue here, but
I guess we should have turned on the subtitles, huh?
that's all right. Maybe there's a button. Jack and
I'm
Daxter.
watching on mute, so I'm having a good time.
Oh yeah, there you
Yeah,
go.
you're basically getting the Jake and Alex experience.
Yeah. Oh, it looks like one of them's saying something funny.
Probably.
Yeah.
Like, oh, zoink, Scoob.
You know,
Looks
now that I
like
think
something
about
bad's
it,
happening.
we can't even
Yeah.
hear this. Can I just?
It's the loading screen.
Oh, that's right, because they do this in Ratchet and Clank 3
Yeah.
as well.
It's okay.
Dread Zone headquarters.
Dread Zone, Head Zone.
All right. Uh huh.
Calibrate your battle suit's targeting
Uh-huh.
matrix. First,
Now,
look over at the holo target on your left.
okay.
Sorry, they were talking. They didn't want you to control while
Turn to face
Okay.
being spoken to.
then fire.
All right.
Good. Now shoot the holo
Okay.
target
I kind of get the.
Dual Vipers.
Oh, it's inverted.
Dual diapers.
That's very funny.
Thanks.
order now. Try hitting
Oh man, boy, this is a chatty game. All right.
Bit of a freaking chatty Cathy. This game looks a lot better than I remember. Mainly because I played it on PlayStation 2. but
Yeah,
whatever.
I mean, it definitely just looks like a Ratchet and Clank game, like as far as textures and everything go, but everything's very crisp.
Yeah. Little known gamer trivia. The developers who made Ratchet and Clank made Spider-Man on PlayStation 4. Not
That's
many
true.
people know that.
No. You
No
don't
one
hear
knows
that.
that.
Jackson just said no one knows it.
Oh,
So, you know.
there you go. All right, that guy's in hell. That guy's in hell. And I would like to find a third guy to send directly to hell if possible before
No, I
guess
think it's,
not.
yeah.
I gotta go ahead and get on
Training's
this,
over.
this
You can
Chow
level,
Garden teleporter here.
you can level up your guns to like level 99 in this game.
Yeah, which I
And if you do,
Yeah.
not that I've ever done it, but I have. If you do, it gives it like a weird rainbow effect.
that's kind of fun.
Graphical glitches.
Yeah.
And the HD re-release. Interesting and
Helpful
sounding.
message will be displayed here. I'm gonna fucking blam.
Jackson, since you finished Super Mario RPG, did you start Sonic CD on stream, or are you gonna wait?
Whoa, shit. Oh, he may be,
That's okay.
yeah. Will you take this headphone out of my ear for now, then?
Yeah.
Tell me if he comes back.
No. Okay.
Oh, I see. You know, what's really interesting about this game versus, like, so Jack X, which is basically this game's counterpart, as far as, like, there's the trilogy that's all the same type of gameplay that builds on each other
Yeah.
for both Ratchet and Clank and Jack, and then the fourth one is a departure gameplay-wise that focuses on a particular part of the original trilogy's gameplay, but in a far narrower scope. Both Jack X and Ratchet Deadlock use the engine from the previous their predecessors. It's really interesting though, like I guess it's really interesting that they both decided to do a fourth game for either one that was a departure from like the regular gameplay.
Yeah.
Especially because like both of them made sense in the sense that Jack games had a lot of racing in them, and the Doom buggies were a very big part of Jack 3.
Yeah.
And obviously guns are a huge part of Ratchet Deadlock. But what's weird about Deadlock to me is this is how the games were anyway. This is basically just like they made a Ratchet game but took the platforming out. Which I know it's still, like, from what I understand, very good. And like it's got like a I don't know if this is a oh yeah, I want to okay.
Can't afford any of this stuff, but
Oh man, well I still would like to acid. Oh, so you can mod weapons in different ways.
yeah.
I don't know, I just think it's a really interesting choice, especially because I don't think they ever did this with Ratchet and Clank again. Like they never just did a strictly rankometer.
They did some. So this is like your Assassin's List sort of thing from like No More Heroes.
Oh, cool.
You know?
Agent Zero. Oh, they have cool
So-
names. Quasar Flare.
Ace Hardlight was that guy from the opening cutscene.
Oh
the,
yeah, he's like the most dangerous guy.
Yeah, the red man with the weird hair.
Okay.
That was him.
Well, I'm gonna send him directly to hell. Not tonight, obviously.
Yeah, but eventually.
Sooner or later.
Yeah, well, there were other Ratchet games with like weird gameplay, like different gameplay styles.
Yeah.
you know.
Well, and you know,
Brittany Gears always made me uncomfortable.
it's Courtney Gears.
Courtney Gears, you're correct.
And it is really uncomfortable.
I don't like this guy.
Jackson's back. He said he doesn't like this guy.
Oh, I don't like this guy either.
Hey, Jackson.
Hi.
Hi.
Hey.
Hey.
When you beat Super Mario RPG, did you switch to Sonic CD, or are you saving that for the Thursday night stream.
I am. If I think you cut out. Can you repeat it?
Oh, sure. When you beat Super Mario RPG, did you switch straight to Sonic CD? Are you saving it?
I quit streaming,
Okay.
Oh,
and I will continue Sonic CD either tomorrow or Friday.
Okay.
I
Cool.
haven't decided if I want to stream tomorrow or not.
Yeah.
Usually decide when I get home,
Yeah.
or like 3 p.m. right before work ends.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay.
God, I would take a bullet for Sonic CD. I would take a bullet for the concept of Sonic CD.
Yeah.
Dang.
Like, if somebody wrote down the basic concept of Sonic CD on a piece of paper, taped it to a wall, and pointed a handgun at it,
Yeah.
I would leap through a plate glass window to catch that bullet directly in my heart.
Do you know what I would take a bullet for?
What?
Our fans.
Oh, dude, absolutely. There's nothing more important to me than our fans, aside from like myself personally.
Yes.
But that's that's different.
Of course, it's different.
So are guys gonna come out of this? Oh, we have to fly
Now
to
you
the
gotta find
back.
the back. Wait, let me turn on. Okay. I was gonna say, why don't you turn on subtitles?
That's all right. I kind of like puzzling this out.
Okay.
It's like a detective novel that I can watch and move with my hands.
It is like that.
Somebody should make a game like that, like a noir game set, somewhere interesting. Oh God. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like this is one of those. Does this game like turn into almost like a bullet hell situation later on?
I don't really think so. I feel like it's there are platforming parts in the game, so like it's closer to the other games than like you might think initially. Like I remember you gotta press down on the control.
I am.
There you
He's
go.
getting up.
Good job.
Yeah, he's back. He's good.
I remember when I first saw this game, I was like, I thought they were trying to do like a Jack and Daxter, then Jack 2 sort of thing.
Oh,
where
like
they wanted to
an
like,
edgier rebrand.
Yeah. So they were like, let's get rid of Clank. Now it's just Ratchet.
I would have actually liked Ratchet and Clank a lot better if Clank was not in it at all, personally.
Ah, well, that's just like your opinion, man.
Secret Agent Clank. Secret Agent Clank.
Did you ever play Daxter?
I
Yes.
did play Daxter, yeah.
I kind of like that game.
I like Daxter too.
Yeah,
I thought
Daxter
it
was fun.
I thought it was a pretty neat way to reuse the map from Jack 2, but given how much smaller you were, find like new things to do with it.
Yeah, great idea.
But I love Jak X is one of my favorite games of all time. I thought that's, as far as like a platformer like a racing game based on a platformer, I think is one of the slickest I've ever played. And out of any racing game that has like guns on the cars, boy, I find that game satisfying. Put a lot of hours into it. I was psyched when they re-released it in HD on the PS4, but it's not a very good port. But I guess all of the Jak and Daxter games, save for the first one, ported to PS4, have that issue. Which isn't a huge deal for most of them, because they put out Jak and Daxter Trilogy collection, all upscale on PS3, which I have. But
Yeah, that's the one I have.
and I love that. But Jak X never got it. I'm out of.
You gotta switch weapon. You got another weapon.
Oh, how do I? Magnet cannon.
Got it.
Tight.
It's like a shot.
To me, it seems like a no-brainer to put like Ratchet and Clank, Sly Cooper, and Jak and Daxter trilogies on PS4.
Yeah.
But they just didn't.
Yeah, that's one of the things that was so weird about when the Ratchet and Clank movie came out. It almost seemed like there were like no Ratchet and Clank games on the current system, and they were like, "Here's a movie."
Yeah,
And
it feels like
Then
they
they did the reboot, obviously,
Yeah.
but
Yeah, and that's an interesting way to frame a reboot too, because it's not like it doesn't change the continuity of the original game. It's just like somebody telling their recollection of the story of the original game.
I did.
I thought it would work. What do you think I should do? I guess go this way. That's where I came from.
Is it?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes. How does a man? How do a man?
Well,
Alright.
It looks like we ran into a game-breaking bug.
Yeah. God. I cannot believe this
these
made it
devs.
through. Like, good lord, the quality control over Insomniac is horrid. Okay, maybe that button just brings us all back together. All right, I do have some ammo for my Vipers now, which is tight. Okay, I don't mean to do that. There's 2 different buttons to shoot. Okay,
You have a long jump?
You know, it used to be that Ratchet, when he had Clank on his back, could do that.
Thanks for the retweet, Jackson.
Oh,
No problem.
oh, no.
Sorry, that's my voice when somebody makes me happy.
Yeah, that is his voice when somebody makes him happy. It's something else.
Can you turn on the press L to levitate cheat code?
Oh, yeah. Hey, can you go grab your Game Shark?
Yeah, hang on, just let me
Yeah.
do that.
All right. So, this is
I didn't really get up. Got you guys.
this is untenable. This is the worst game I've ever played.
Okay.
That's hyperbole on my part, obviously. I'm gonna go back over here
Okay.
and maybe.
My scanners show an extremely deadly
Is this where you came from?
turret ahead of
Well,
I don't think so.
Oh, that's embarrassing.
That's okay.
Okay, dialogue volume, help text.
Well,
There may not. Yeah, there must not be subtitles in this. That's kind of interesting.
Ooh, get fucked, deaf people.
Yeah.
I've always thought that was a brave stance that games took.
Yeah.
Like
Man,
the first Assassin's Creed. That doesn't have subtitles, right? I don't know. I haven't played the first Assassin's Creed since 2012.
yeah, I didn't really like the first Assassin's Creed. This guy's
I
got.
liked it because I didn't really have anything else to play at the time.
That makes sense.
that's
Yeah,
fair.
sometimes you have those types of games.
I like this setting.
Oh yeah.
It's cool.
No, the concept is great. It's just one of those games that I realized after a little bit, I was like, oh, it's just sending me back to the. I don't feel like
If you
this.
press left on the D-pad. Is that
Oh yeah, it
something
gave me a
you
new.
need last
Oh,
thing?
I see. All right,
That should maybe if they actually hit them. Yeah.
There we go. I'm lighting this
So
guy
yeah, I went
up.
back. I went back and played it. Like, I played it like my freshman year of high school,
Uh-huh.
and then I went back and played it again my last year of high school, and ended up not really liking it at all.
Yeah.
It's just so. It's not very engaging.
Yeah, I feel like it's one of those things where the concept was really strong, but the execution was lacking. And then with the later ones, they really like nailed it, and then they made 50 of them. But they wanged it the first time by making the first one not very good.
Yeah.
I've never played them since. You get one shot
Yeah.
with me.
I really want to try the what's it called? Not Odyssey, but Origins. I wanted to try that one
Is that
because
the,
I
that's
love
the
ancient
Egypt.
Egypt.
One. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a great setting.
Egypt, awesome.
Can you imagine the restraint Ubisoft has to have not just like given in to like all these Reddit demands and made one set in feudal Japan?
Honestly, though.
It's shocking.
The
to
new
me.
From Software game is out soon, right? Sekiro: Shadows Die Twice. Something.
I don't know about that one.
Do you know, Jackson?
No. I
Okay.
think it's. People said it was Assassin's Creed because in the trailer you jump off a roof and stab a guy.
Okay. Assassin's Creed definitely does have the market cornered on that idea.
I agree, but I feel it's a little unfair for the entirety of Reddit to just say, "Oh, this game's an Assassin's Creed clone," because
Yeah.
they saw that 2-second footage in the trailer.
That I mean,
I just
that's
think it's
fair.
funny though.
That
I
would
think
be
it's
like,
so funny.
people are really quick with that sort of thing.
All right. Sekiro: Shadows Die Twice. What a strange name for a game.
All right, I'm gonna switch guns.
It comes
here.
out the 22nd of this month.
I really like this environment. I've got to say, I really like any type of like, sort of, like this sort of Jack 2 looking, sort of urban military thing they have going. That's all been grown over by nature again. I think that's very
This era, like any setting like that in the PS2, Xbox, GameCube era, just looks, I don't know, just incredible to me. It's just awesome.
Oh yeah. Well, I really think that like this was a sweet spot for graphical fidelity because everything could run really, really smooth and everything could look really, really pretty, but it wasn't like a race towards photorealism. Although I think we're
Right.
definitely headed back the other direction now, as far as like.
It's like cover. You don't need to blow it up.
All right. Well, I like to check,
That's fine.
but I don't know. Like this, that's Chance's long-held theory that like all games, even now, should just look like Half-Life 2 and be 3 times as massive as they otherwise could be and run at 60 frames per second.
I do wish more console games ran at 60 frames per second, but
Well, it just seems weird to me because like it's like that's the eternal fight because the technology keeps getting better, but we keep upgrading the. Okay. the graphics and what have you. Oh, good. I've got more nanotech.
Enemies automatically upgrade your dreads over
The idea is that they'll make games that look really good and run at 30.
Yeah.
And then they'll hope that by next generation they can port it over in 60 FPS.
Ah, there
for
you
real.
go.
Like The Last of Us. There you go.
Yeah, that's the first thing I thought of was The Last of Us.
Man, I'm having a hard time. Oh, what is that?
Oh, it's like a big weird crab tank that you're gonna use.
Well, I wish I had more money. I would love to have the Galactic Association of Ridiculously Unnecessary Firepower. That's a pretty good joke.
All right. Listen, it's not a funny game, but I like that it's not funny.
I think one thing I will give Ratchet and Clank is that, like, I don't think it's funny, but it tries really earnestly to be funny, and it doesn't try to be funny in like a dumb David Jaffe punching down sort of way where it's just really mean.
Yeah.
Like every Twisted Metal game I've ever played. I'm like, damn, whoever made this probably used to like burning ants with a magnifying glass.
Yeah. Uh-oh.
That's actually how I felt about like a lot of the original God of War games' sense of humor too.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, this is unpleasant.
You can also make your robot friends twist if you don't want to do it.
Oh, I love making my robot. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. Oh, Christ. Oh, jeez. Don't hit. Oh, okay. Ref?
Yeah.
Alright, that's fine. You saw that, yeah? I was.
You die? I did.
Yeah, I was totally robbed.
Of your victory, yes.
Alright. Okay. Alright, I'm just gonna pop these guys real fast. Ow.
What?
You took my ear off.
Huh?
Out.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Okay.
Oh, boy.
Yeah.
Streaming, huh?
Well, I mean, I don't find it pleasant, but this is how we put fucking food on the table, dude. This is the career we decided on.
Just our real regular job.
Yeah, this is what we do every day in, day out. We slave over a hot stove to make this content.
Yeah.
And nobody likes it.
In fact, everybody hates it and they're mad at us.
Yeah, boy, I would love to someday be the kind of person who does not wake up every day assuming everyone he knows is mad at him. I've just learned that I can't indulge it. I assume everyone's mad at me, and I'm like, well, I guess I'll just leave.
I just assume that nobody has thought about me in any negative way or positive way.
They just don't
most
think about
days.
you.
Yeah.
So I think I'm probably just like narcissistic then.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, well, I mean, there's almost no way I'm not. But, you can be self-obsessed and not like yourself.
Sure. Yeah.
Oh, man. Hey, these games are,
Pretty tough, huh?
yeah, they are. I'm not mad or anything, and I've got the skill to handle it, but also, I've already died like 4 times in the last... And I'm out of bullets for my favorite guns, the dual Vipers.
Make your robot friends twist that.
Okay, so I just hit that button.
Capture node.
Capture the node.
Capture the node. You're a freak.
Oh, gosh.
Thank you, Jackson.
I'm back.
What'd Jackson say?
I got some grapes.
Jackson got some grapes, and he said the words node, which I appreciated.
Oh, cripes. So, I guess, like, the difference here between this and regular Ratchet and Clank is that the waves of enemies never really stop? Is that what's going on?
You got me. I'm not sure.
Oh, well, I guess I have to go around to get up there. Give me that, baby.
I can't really remember exactly. I guess, yeah, you're just trying to complete your objective. You're not
Right.
really trying to kill these guys.
Okay.
What kind of grapes do you got, Jackson?
They are black, seedless grapes.
Ooh, exotic.
You gotta get them seedless. I've always seen that.
Okay.
Silver's mom gave them to me as a gift.
Oh, that's
That's
very
nice.
nice.
I'm gonna spam your emote in chat.
Man, you know what is really
There you
neat
go.
about Ratchet and Clank that I forgot about?
What?
Is the direct feedback of using guns and them getting noticeably better the more you do it.
Yeah, it is fun.
That's, I think that's brilliant.
You should probably. There you go.
You know how the PS2 buttons are pressure sensitive.
Yeah.
How come that never really comes into play in like most games?
I don't
I feel like that's really cool.
Yeah. Well, that's what I liked about. I don't know. I did have trouble with that with some racing games because sometimes I felt like I wasn't getting 100% full throttle when I was using the X button, and I felt like I would go faster if I used the right stick instead. But that might have just be because you're getting a stronger tactile feedback from the right stick because it tilts forward so far, and it was my brain being a fool. There's no way to know.
Right. What I really liked the use of was in Metal Gear Solid 2 and 3. If you like pull out your gun and you're like, oh shit, I don't want to fire right now, you slowly ease off the button and it just puts the gun away instead of shooting the bullet.
That is cool as hell.
Because like that's your instinct to do. Like if you're like you really don't want to let go of it because you think it's gonna fire off, but if you do it super lightly, it works.
That's really cool. Okay.
I need to beat Metal Gear Solid 3 sometime. I beat 2, but that's the only one.
Use your spring break time.
That's true, dude.
I could. Or I could
It'll
just...
take you one day.
I think so.
I bet you can beat it in 11 hours.
11 hours ain't bad, man.
I'm so bad at them, though. They're hard
well,
for
yeah.
me.
Even if you're bad at them, like the enemies are always in the same layout. So like even if you like completely mess up a room and just die like a bunch of times, like you can just remember where the enemies go every
Yeah.
time.
All right. Jump towards swing
And
shot
I-
target. Okay.
I do
forgot about
have
swing
the
shot.
HD.
Oh, that's my guy.
collection.
Get back. Get back,
That's
you
the best way to
freaks.
play it.
Good job, Jay.
Thank you. Just forgot that the look was inverted there for a second. I can adapt really quick either way. Some people cannot do either. I can roll either if need be.
Is the aiming inverted?
Yeah.
No, well.
Oh,
In a shooter? That's wild.
yeah. Ooh, my bones.
Back to the grapes though. Silver's
Yeah.
mom is always buying me stuff,
Right.
like food.
Okay.
I don't know what to tell her, but should I tell her I'm already in a relationship?
Yeah, dude, you gotta get that out now because otherwise it's gonna build.
Whoa.
Well,
Yeah, I like the food, but I don't know. I feel kind of bad about it sometimes.
Yeah.
Oh, sure. Yeah. Well, you don't want to feel like you're using a person.
Yeah,
Obviously.
I don't want to take advantage.
Just, okay.
What kind of other food are you getting? If I may be so bold as to ask.
Every week, she buys me like 10 of these delicious empanadas.
Wow. Okay, yeah,
Wow.
I remember you saying the other day you had some empanadas for dinner.
I think I might be missing something here. This is a resilient
Orb.
orb.
Yeah.
Probably should have read what the screen said,
Maybe. Touch it.
It's got Nerf padding on it.
Oh.
so the kids
It's
can
linking
play
it
with
fast, I feel like.
Oh, okay. All right.
You got it. Good job.
Yeah, I really understood what happened there, and will be able to use that going forward. Man. This is cool, though. Is there a bigger focus on vehicle gameplay in this game?
I don't think so. I think it's just this thing, but I could be wrong.
It's just a big legged tank.
Right.
Yeah. I like that it can jump. I feel like it's important to take out the orb.
Yeah.
Gotta hold down to resurrect my bot. They're back. There's another orb up there, Alex. Do you see it?
I see the orb.
Don't. I gotta look over here and keep an eye on the orb. Make sure it doesn't go anywhere.
Okay. My wife's mom never brings me anything. So, I mean, I guess you could consider yourself lucky, but I also
Silver's
understand
mom
where you're
is-
coming from.
Silver's mom is from the Philippines,
Okay.
and the family is really important there.
Oh, that makes sense. That's really cool.
Yeah, that's cool.
So it's like, oh Jackson, here's a giant 4-pound thing of honey. I
Cool.
was like, oh, awesome! I never had to buy honey ever again for the rest of
Right.
my life.
See what you can do with this. All right, that guy's in hell. I haven't been mentioning it, but every single enemy I've defeated has gone directly to
Yeah.
hell. Doing this crucible I've undertaken.
Sometimes Jennifer's mom will take me out to eat, which I like. with Jennifer.
Right.
Not just alone.
Yeah.
I wouldn't like that so
Yeah.
much.
Anytime I've ever been alone with the parents as like a significant other, I've just always been like, something bad's about to happen.
Yeah, for sure.
We're gonna start asking questions that you don't want to answer.
Yeah, exactly. Do you know what a hand job is?
No.
Do you know how to pleasure a woman?
Not if I can help it.
If I say yes, will you please not say anything about it? A
I would
weird
just say,
situation.
I'm not gonna answer that.
Oh yeah, plead the fifth on that one.
Yeah,
just
exactly,
walk the
why
robot
not?
right
Why
into it.
Just I don't know. I might.
Yeah, perhaps.
I've never thought about it.
Yeah. You want what?
Not really, but I will.
Oh, you don't have to.
I'm enjoying watching you
Okay.
defeat the zombies.
Yeah. I will. I am do that.
Do it, please.
Yeah.
Another cool thing Silver's mom will do is she'll just be she's like at the mall every day.
Uh-huh.
'Cause she retired like a couple months ago.
Okay.
She just goes to the mall every day.
Cool.
Ooh.
And then she'll just drop by our apartment and just bring us sushi.
That owns.
That is.
It's pretty dope.
Oh yes. Oh yes.
Jennifer cannot have sushi due to being pregnant,
Yeah. Well.
which sucks, but you know.
But I can still have sushi.
Yes, Jake can.
Yeah. We should get sushi soon.
Okay.
I was gonna get sushi tonight, and I decided it'd be too expensive, so I got some Sonic.
Oh,
Okay,
look,
yeah.
America's Drive-In, baby.
Yeah.
Which is
I got a corn dog and one hamburger.
oh yeah,
brother.
that's a classic meal.
I love going to Sonic when they have the 99-cent corn dogs.
I think what I really like about because where we live, they have two. There are two Sonic America's Drive-Ins in our town. There are two Taco Bells. There are three McDonald's. There are three Subways, maybe four Subways.
Jake's just reading off his list.
I keep track, but I really like having like two different directions. I can pull out of our apartment complex and pick one of two directions and be at a Sonic America's Drive-In inside of a minute and a half in either direction.
Yes, I love that about where I live. It's incredible.
I would live in walking distance of a Pizza Hut.
I could walk to Taco Bell right now and be there in 2 minutes.
Oh my God. Jackson.
That's the dream.
Say it again. I walked to Dollar General the other day. That's a little less exciting.
Oh yeah, well still, DG man, they've got
Yeah, I bought. There was perhaps I won't name any names, but I know a guy who's my friend and not me.
oh boy,
Who,
okay,
was
I should
having-
pay attention here.
Okay, pay attention.
L2, R2, jump. Okay, seems pretty good. I already missed.
I think you have to go.
Alright. Can I just restart this? Alright, I got it. I got it handled. Check
Perfect.
this.
All right. Anyway, there was a toilet paper emergency,
Oh.
so I had to walk to Dollar General.
These things happen.
But it's fine. I took that opportunity to stop by the thrift store, pick up a quote-unquote gaming keyboard, say, I might buy this, and then put it back down.
Yeah.
I love doing that.
Well,
I do that at Best Buy all the time.
Yeah.
I'll be like, whoa, I could use a mouse like this, and just put it back.
Neat.
Well, if the
Buy.
gaming keyboard was like a real brand that people liked, I probably would have picked it up because it was only like $7. It was dirty, but I would have cleaned it up. But I read some reviews and people were like, this isn't very good. And I was like, I don't really want to clean a keyboard that isn't very good.
Yeah, if I'm gonna clean something, it better be like
Ooh.
that's
Goodish.
like that's like putting the work in to clean a Mad Catz controller.
Mhm.
It's like the mark of a psychopath.
Basically, you know.
That reminded me of the other day whenever my cat just threw up all over my keyboard while I was at work.
That's cool, dude.
It was I got it I got it for $1 at Goodwill,
Yeah.
and I was like, I don't want to clean this.
All right.
Yeah, if that happened to my keyboard, I probably would also just throw it away.
Yeah, I threw it in the bathtub to see if I could clean it,
Yeah.
and then the realization that I would have to scrub it.
Yeah.
It's not worth it.
Yeah, just put it in the
Yeah.
I think just about anything, I don't think it would be worth it.
Cleaning cat vomit off of.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think you're right.
I think I'd rather just like if it was on my computer, I think I'd rather just like save up for like a couple of years for a new computer.
Yeah, like it would have to be like No, even if I had like a Ferrari and my cat puked in it, I'd be like, fuck it, just get me a big trash bag.
I know a guy who has trash bags.
Sports car shaped trash bag.
Oh, yep.
Oh yeah, these guys are all.
Thanks for getting me these trophies, by the way.
Oh yeah, dude, you know that I will do everything I can to make your PSN account more flush with Trove.
Thank you.
Oof. Come on. Oh, these guys are lighting me up. Are you seeing this happen?
I am seeing it happen. Press up to order your bots to use their super attack.
Oh,
Oh, there it goes.
okay. Well, that would have been useful in a different context, but whatever.
That's okay.
Yeah, it's still neat to see.
Yeah, it was fun to watch.
It's pretty.
Yeah, it's something. Ooh. Oh man, I'm just getting lit up.
What's the timer for?
That's a good question. I
I
think.
think Jake's trying to get the score. Yeah.
Yeah.
He was. It was a score challenge, so his time could have run out and he
And-
could have failed.
That would. I didn't do very good, but I'm
Yeah,
also
so
not
it was
gonna go back.
close.
Yeah,
2,000 dread points.
those dread points are really important. I don't know what they're for.
I think that's your like assassin ranking in this game.
Each one is protected by robot corpses.
Gross.
What? Skills. Oh, I see. You have to-
These
I like
are-
how the UI in this game looks like old Winamp filter or
yeah.
whatever the word is.
Yeah,
That's
it does.
damn. That is spot on. Yes, we'll max out the ammo. Well, now we can afford the B6 Obliterator now. Well, I feel like we should try it.
Go ahead.
All right.
I dare you.
Oh, don't dare me. All right.
Too late.
I've been dared.
Uh-oh, you bought the bomb glove of this game.
That's a shame.
I never liked the bomb glove in these games.
Is this what I'm supposed to be blowing up? I guess maybe I need to command my robots to do that.
Yeah,
But these games still do feel really
that
good.
looked right.
Yeah.
That was weird. Yeah, no, this is a fun game. I enjoyed it back when I played it.
And it's been so long since I played a regular Ratchet and Clank game that I'm having a hard time understanding what's truly different about it.
Sure. Hey, Jackson, when you were younger, did you ever have to sneak gaming in past bedtime?
Oh.
And did you ever get caught?
Ooh, I have gotten caught and I have paid dearly.
Oh no!
Got my Game Boy taken away for a week.
Oh,
You hate to
Yeah.
hear that.
It was the
that's inhumane.
yeah, I was playing Pokemon Ruby
Okay.
and I got caught because I had to use a flashlight underneath my blanket.
Right,
The
yeah.
backlight.
Yeah.
You're playing it like a original Game Boy Advance?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was like right when it first came out. And it was rough because my mom was probably wondering why am I bunched up in the middle of my bed when I'm supposed to be asleep.
Yeah.
Right, like there can be no good answer to what I'm seeing here.
Yeah.
I remember when Pokemon Ruby came out. I got a Game Boy Advance for my parents, but they only bought one, and I have a sister, and so she also wanted to play Pokemon.
Not gonna happen.
But, well,
Sorry, sis.
I mean, that's kind of how I was like, well, there's only one save slot, so like,
Don't know what to tell you.
but she played it anyways, and she did at least once erase my save file, and I was pretty peeved about that, but
Yeah.
That reminds me of when I was. That sounds pretty rough, but my brother, when I have a little brother, he would always play on my N64 games. He erased my Mario 64 save
no.
files. He erased all 4 of them
Oh,
Wow.
wow.
because he thought he couldn't read. He was like 3. And he thought the erase said his name, Ethan. So he clicked it.
Well, I mean, I got it, even at 3 to make like that kind of connection is pretty impressive.
yeah. I don't blame him. If I saw an Alex button in a game, I'd be like, absolutely, I'm gonna click that.
Yeah, that's getting pressed.
Yeah.
Yeah, I understand. Yeah.
I was like 7 or 6. I was like so mad because I had 40 stars and I was like, I was playing that for months.
Right, you're never gonna get those back.
Yeah, I'm never gonna get that far
It is
ever.
amazing. That's the wild part about having younger siblings when they do something like that, is when they do something like that, regardless of their intentions, you become convinced that you will never, ever forgive them.
Yes.
It's like, this is the worst thing anyone has ever done to me.
That's why Allison wasn't invited to my wedding,
Yeah.
because of the Pokemon thing.
Yeah, that's why I got to come instead.
Ouch.
Yeah, well, I mean,
Tough affair.
yeah.
Yeah, well,
She
sorry.
stood outside on the sidewalk. And,
Yeah, she looked in.
yeah.
My parents gave her a plate of the food.
Yeah, I wish she would had like, kept scratching at the window like a dog.
Yeah, it was rude.
Yeah, it is rude.
Trying to have a wedding here.
Yeah.
I'm getting married over here, you know.
Hey.
Hey.
But I was also caught gaming once, caught red-handed. I was playing Prince of Persia: The Sands of Time
Ooh. Yeah.
on the PlayStation 2, and I was playing with the volume real low,
Right.
because
Some people say that time is like a river, but I know different.
yeah, that was it basically. And I was playing with that volume so low,
Right.
trying not to get caught. But near the end of the game, you gotta rescue the princess Farah. And the prince just screams that name way louder than anything else in the game. And my
Yeah.
parents did hear that, and they were like, "What are you doing?" And I was like, "Nothing."
Just hanging out. Oh, I got caught gaming after dark all the time, especially because the game I tried to boot up the most was Sonic Adventure, and I would not always remember to have that volume cranked down. So all of a sudden, it would, like, especially if I turned on the Dreamcast before I turned on the TV, I would miss the opening logo, and so I'd be going, and all of a sudden it would do the Sonic Team logo where it's like the water and the beach, and I'd be like, oh shit, it's way too loud. And if I wasn't quick enough, fucking Open Your Heart would kick on and just absolutely flatten my house at 2 a.m.
Shatter all the windows.
That game's volume leveling
so
buck
loud.
wild. They're like, okay, it's Sonic. It's Sonic for the 21st century. He's 3D, he's fast as hell, and for the first time we can use actual, like, you know, like, we're gonna do, like, the music upright. What do you guys think? Let's do the absolute buck fucking wildest crazy hair metal in the world. And then for Knuckles, let's do hip-hop.
That seems normal.
Alright. Yeah, get
Bunch
it
of
done.
like 90-year-old men in suits just like nodding in approval.
That's Hunted P, who did the Knuckles raps in Sonic Adventure 2. I remember him talking once about how he got hired to write the raps and do them over the instrumentals, and he had 1 day to do it. So they let him listen to all the songs, told him what levels they were for and about the character, like just gave him like base info. He wrote the lyrics really fast and then did them in the recording booth. And he was like, God, I really, you know, he's like finishing up a rap or whatever. He's like, I really didn't have time to prepare for this. I hope this is good. I hope they're not upset. And he said he looked over his shoulder and there were a bunch of Japanese dudes in suits outside the recording booth just going nuts, which had to have been a good feeling.
That's awesome.
Oh man, what a special time when like every character had a vocal theme song like that and a genre of music associated with them.
I think it's great that in Sonic Adventure 2, a lot of them got remix versions of the same thing from Sonic Adventure.
Yeah, like that was kind of an interesting thing with like
You gotta have your bots in this with
gotta
your
have my
games.
bots. Yeah, like Sonic had the theme song, but instead of it being like a kind of a hair metal ballad tune, now it was like a pop punk song.
Yeah.
And,
You gotta press right on the D-pad.
oh yeah, I keep forgetting the D-pad.
Hacker right.
And Tails' was interesting too, because same song, but the Sonic Adventure version, the melody and chord progression is Bridge Zone from Sonic the Hedgehog for the Game Gear, which is a total deep cut move by Jun Senoue.
It's nuts.
Of course, I didn't know that at the time because I was like 8 and I thought I might still get laid someday or whatever, so I wasn't looking at that kind of stuff. Don't have the free time like I do now. But I'm all out of... Man, I'm out of ammo for everything. I should have bought some gun food. Gun snacks. Luckily,
Shadow.
yeah,
There you go.
gun chow. It's like corned beef hash that you pour into your gun.
Ugh.
I do like the idea of just opening the bolt of a rifle and pouring an entire can of beans into it. You hungry?
Bullets should come in cans. Yeah.
Oh yeah,
I think
absolutely.
so. Yeah, that's safe.
I think that's like a feels like a wartime thing. Canned bullets.
Because it's like kids and like old people can't operate can openers, so
Yeah.
it's like
Very safe.
safety.
Yeah, and that's the last two people I want around my guns are kids and the elderly.
Yeah. I don't
Yeah.
want them poking around in my stuff.
And it's a perfect system too, because when I naturally reach the point where I am no longer cognitively probably supposed to be handling guns, I will also physically no longer be able to open the bullet cans.
The bullet cans.
And
And there's like a little like sensor on the auto can openers.
Yeah.
It says won't open because of bullets.
yeah, exactly. It's like, yeah, you gotta use your hands for this. I thought it was like something that could sense that you were old. Sorry, Chief. Like when Mr. Krabs looks in the mirror and has 15 chins. You're old.
Were you thinking some kind of like you put your finger in and it pricks it for a blood sample,
Yeah.
or like a skin scraping?
Ooh, just a
And if it finds that your blood is too old, you don't get the bullets.
yeah, this guy has
Yeah.
old blood.
It's so old.
It's been in there for like 50 years.
This guy's got like chunky blood.
That's what happens when you get older.
Your blood gets chunky.
Yeah. It expires.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, unless you're smart enough to spend most of your life in a fridge. Yeah.
And many of us aren't.
Human beings are 70% milk. Ooh. Man, I am raining death all about the vicinity. I don't know why I'm doing it. I cannot follow the story of this game. I do kind of like the design of this level, this sort of alien swamp.
Yeah.
You know, I think it... Did you see that scorpion? Damn.
What? No, I was looking at my phone.
Oh.
I wasn't. I was looking at the screen. It just didn't scare me.
Oh, well.
Sorry.
That's because you're not behind the wheel of this experience.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I've still got 60 Viper rounds. And blah, 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 blah,
Jackson,
blah, blah, blah.
me and Jake were talking the other day. I love the hell yeah emote. Me and Jake were talking the other day about how when
Okay. Sure.
about how when around the time we first met,
God Christ.
we were still discussing like what Shadow the Hedgehog would be like.
Yeah, if you want
And
to put
that
a
made us
date
feel
on it.
like really old. Like that wasn't even out yet.
Yeah, we thought
we
there
were
was.
like, what could it be like?
We thought there was a possibility that Shadow the Hedgehog might potentially be good instead of a weird like remix of the physics from Sonic Heroes in a bad mission based. God, I still love the idea of Shadow the Hedgehog. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've played that game so much because I just enjoy the idea, and I want to find that damn fourth chaos emerald. Oh right, use that.
Fucking fourth chaos.
Where the fuck? Jesus Christ, Tails! Don't be a dick.
Shadow and Tails should team up more often.
Yeah, you never see those guys together. Like, you get the Knuckles Rouge thing, you get the Sonic Shadow thing, you know. Obviously, Sonic and Knuckles is a classic, but when's the last time you saw Shadow and Tails, like, stuck, like maybe they have to, like, travel across the world together, or maybe, like, or maybe
They gotta
they're-
rescue Sonic.
they've got to rescue Sonic, and they're both really tired, and they have to take the train, and they're stuck in a really small car together, and they don't have anything to talk about.
It's a rental car and they gotta return it by like noon.
Yeah.
Or else they gotta pay a fee.
And Shadow is adamant. He's like, we're going to get this Chevy Cruze back to Enterprise Rent-A-Car because I refuse to pay the additional fee. Tails is like, okay.
Tails is just kind of quiet. He's afraid to talk.
Yeah. He has no idea what's going to set this guy off.
Yeah.
This is an uncomfortable sounding game.
They're just, it's been like 45 minutes of absolutely no speaking
It's
in the car.
really tense.
And Shadow's just like, do you like the Dave Matthews Band? What?
I'm imagining kind of like it's like a driving game. But like even if you don't touch the controller, it kind of just goes on its own.
It's like the Final Fantasy car.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah. I do like that because it's just about the relationship.
Yeah.
Right.
So you can get in there if you want, but it's mostly, I love the Dave Matthews Band. I burned a CD, but I left it at home, so
Do you think Crush 40 exists in any capacity in the Sonic universe?
That's actually a really good question. I would think so. Well, you know, I don't know if we talked about this, Jackson, but somebody, it may have been you who said, "Oh my God, why would
You
it
shouldn't have
work?
committed.
Why would it work?"
I mean, it should have worked, but
yeah,
also.
that's fine. I'm also completely out of ammo, so let me just.
Yeah, buy some more.
Anyway, somebody on Twitter once described Crush 40 as a Christian rock band from a parallel universe where Sonic is Jesus.
Yeah, I saw that tweet.
And I think that's like a really
agree.
good. I think like obviously Sonic's a big world hero, so my assumption is that there probably is a rock band out there that just only does concept albums about being Sonic.
Yeah, they're probably not called Crush 40.
Right.
Going off of odds, but
Yeah.
I'm sure there's a band just like it.
Yeah. Like this. Yeah. I don't know. That makes perfect sense to me. It's I still think it's rad as fuck that Crush 40 is still doing music for Sonic games in 2019, like doing the Team Sonic Racing theme.
That's so sick. Are you gonna get that game?
Yes, I am.
Nice.
I really like Transformed. This one looks a little like it may be a little less satisfying gameplay wise, but also you can be like Vector in it.
You can play Zavok.
Yeah, you can play as Zavok, which thank
That's
God.
Jake's favorite.
I'm so glad that they've been leaning into Zavok. You know, like shit. Definitely don't bring back like I don't know.
You should revive your other bot. It's making me nervous.
Oh yeah,
Every
right.
one.
I'll bring him back. I'll bring back the bot. But yeah, like definitely, if you're gonna keep bringing a Sonic character back, like in sort of a capacity where he just shows up as a henchman type character, you know, definitely Zavok's a good choice. Because I thought he was multi-nuanced and really had a great voice, and also definitely didn't look like somebody scribbled him on a cocktail napkin in 5 minutes, and was probably related to somebody that was producing the game and forced his inclusion.
Just just great.
All right, all right.
Jake.
My
I don't
favorite thing about
understand.
Zavok-
Sorry.
I don't
Do you
understand.
want me to play? Are you getting mad?
But yeah, go on, please.
Okay, sorry. My favorite thing about Zavok is that everyone loves him, and he's great,
Yeah.
and handsome too, I would say.
Oh, he's very handsome.
It's very kind of you to say, Jackson.
He's red and he's big.
There's a lot to work with when it comes to Zavok. Yeah, no, I have no idea where they keep bringing it. I guess because they haven't. He's like the most recent new Sonic villain aside from Infinite. But
No one really liked the game. I mean, I like it, but like it wasn't really popular, and they're not really bringing back Meffles from
yeah, exactly.
06.
Yeah, that guy's never coming back. That weird like what if Shadow the Hedgehog was made of jewels looking guy.
Yeah, what was up with that?
Yeah, that was really strange to me.
It's like I didn't mind the concept of the villain or anything,
Yeah,
but like it was just why did he look like that? He didn't have a mouth. Or...
I have
It
no
was-
idea.
He is very strange looking.
That weird like from Sonic Adventure, Sonic Adventure 2, Sonic 06, and Sonic Unleashed, all like centered around, especially Adventure 06 and Unleashed, all centered around a horrible, essentially like eldritch abomination god from a different religion that was like trapped in a jewel or inside the planet. Like every time, like every religion must be valid in Sonic's world, because like all these ancient ruins and like all this different shit that works with the Chaos Emeralds is like, damn.
Weren't we just talking about this the other day, you and me?
I think we might have.
Sounds familiar.
Yeah, it's just like they keep like the Chaos Emeralds are a great plot device because they can just be like, oh, they're for this.
Oh God, did you see that scorpion?
No, I was looking at my phone.
Oh, okay.
Like they're just like, the Chaos Emeralds can be this now for whatever reason, and then they'll just like add a new plot device, like the Gaia temples from Sonic Unleashed, or they're like everybody will have one in Sonic 06, and it'll be like there's a plot hole because somebody has one when they're not supposed to. Now, you know what I was doing every single time I did this? I was trying to double jump as opposed to hit the R1 button to swing on it.
Oh,
So
that might have helped you.
yeah, you just gotta jump out there and yeah, like it works perfectly fine. Huh?
That's okay. Nobody's perfect.
No, I mean I'm close, but boy, that's embarrassing. It's not the most embarrassing thing I've ever done, but it's up there.
What's the most embarrassing thing you've ever done? Just kidding. You don't need to say.
Oh,
it.
okay. I was like, you want to get deep?
No.
You want to get dark?
Nope, I don't. Sure don't.
It involved poo, probably.
Yeah,
I don't know.
I think that's a good guess.
I would say for a lot of people, the most embarrassing thing they've ever done is probably involved
Peas or
turds.
poop.
Yeah, peas or poops. Oh man, it looks like there's a dune buggy over there, or an an APC,
I don't know why I
ATV.
did that.
ABC.
A B C D ATV,
Hey,
running
God.
over guys in my APC. Now,
Wow.
yeah,
That was good.
yeah, I have powers, I have abilities.
Did you just come up with that like melody just off the top of your head?
Yeah, it's well, it's kind of a riff off of an existing melody, but I kind of changed
Oh, okay.
a few notes in the scale.
I have to look that up or something later.
Yeah, well,
Sounds good.
the original song, if you want to look it up, was "The Chain" by Fleetwood Mac.
Okay.
But yeah, I changed it up just a little. But you can see where it came from originally.
Yeah, because I like that.
Yeah, I'm glad you liked it. You know, I'm probably not going to do anything with it. I mean, I have it. I recorded it in GarageBand just so I have it. But I'm just right now. It's a little ditty that kind of floats around in my head, keeps me company when I'm
You
out
know what that
there.
reminds me of? Diddy Kong. from
Oh,
Donkey Kong.
Oh, okay.
Diddy
yeah.
Kong.
What do you think's up with that guy?
Do you think we're ever going to meet Diddy Kong's father?
I
Donkey
thought
Kong?
DK was like a father figure.
He's definitely a father figure.
Adopted father, maybe.
Yeah, I feel like at most, I think they're just friends, but I think maybe originally was Diddy supposed to be Donkey Kong's nephew?
That sounds like it's probably real.
Because like Cranky was originally Cranky at one point. Cranky was his uncle. At one point, Cranky was his grandfather. Like they couldn't get their shit together over there.
So Diddy is Donkey's nephew, and Cranky is Donkey's grandpa
I think
slash
so.
dad.
Yeah, slash uncle maybe.
Uncle Dad.
Uncle dad. Yeah,
Not too many bananas on that family tree.
yeah, you gotta wonder what's going on here. I don't know. Yeah, it's just Nintendo does this weird thing with their like characters where they're like, okay, we can't we don't want to imply too much of anything that might have like I don't think it used to be this way, but now I think Nintendo's concerned about like fans arguing about timelines and shit. Although as far as I'm concerned, like when Nintendo came out with the Hyrule Historia, under the guise of this is how it was always designed to work, which is hilarious because no, it was not. To me that's just them cashing in on fans debating that kind of thing. So why don't we have like a Donkey Kong compendium that talks about like the Ape Wars and Donkey Kong.
Why
Jr.
are all those tires in Donkey Kong Country, but
Yeah.
not Donkey Kong Country 2?
Yeah, my guess would be that a crashing plane, a
all
series
fell
of
into the
crashing
ocean.
planes that were falling over the island dumped out the tires that they were bringing for the war jeeps.
War Jeeps.
Yeah.
Hack the orbs.
Hack those orbs.
Okay. You don't have to tell me twice.
I feel like they brought a bunch of tires, but then they realized tanks don't need tires, so they just left them there.
Yeah, they're like, ah, crap. Well, I'm not going all the work to load these back on the plane, so
Just dump them
whatever.
everywhere.
It's just a bunch of
every
fucking
stage.
monkeys that lives here. Who cares? I
I
feel like
want you to hide them. I want you to put them underground, where if a large ape fell on it, it would pop up.
yeah. I want
Stuff like
people.
that.
I want a mixed reception of these
Stuff like
tires.
that.
I want people to be like, I hate that these tires have polluted our island, but it did bounce me over that crocodile, man.
And I appreciate that.
I'm gonna put. No, go ahead.
I also think that's the reason all those animals are in boxes.
Oh yeah. Did you get the rhino in the crate? Yeah. Why did I have to just? Thank you for putting the rhino in the crate.
Can you put the frog in the crate up on this ledge and then have a tire where you can bounce up to it?
Just, yeah,
In theory.
Yeah, just in theory, somebody maybe could do that if they were to ever come through here. Did you poke air holes in the box? Frog can breathe. All right.
Just making sure.
All right, let's get the fuck out of here. I do firmly believe, this is a theory I will put forward, I do firmly believe that there was some kind of great ape-Kremlin war before the events of like Donkey Kong Country, and I do believe that Wario was a mercenary that was hired by both sides in that conflict, and that he pitted both sides against each other, and then things got quite ugly. You know, and that's just my own personal headcanon. Oh no, he's so big.
Oh yeah, he is, brother. He's a big guy.
So, Diddy Kong and Tails, do you think they're friends?
That's a good question. I would say.
I think if they're not, they would be.
Yeah, I would say they are. I would say that like I don't think they're all of their interests line up completely, but I think they like hanging out and chilling and jamming. I think Diddy Kong is perplexed by Tails' obsession with like carrying around a Wii U gamepad that he uses to like tell Sonic stuff with, and I think Tails is perplexed by and like kind of frightened by how Diddy Kong has a pair of guns that shoot peanuts that kill people, but they still like hanging out.
I'm just imagining Tails is building the tornado.
Right.
Diddy Kong is lifting up the bottom to
Yeah.
help Tails attach some sort of laser gun.
Right.
Nothing like dangerous though, because Tails doesn't do that.
Yeah, no, yeah. That's true. That I think that's the most dangerous thing Sonic and Tails use is a World War I biplane with a jet engine mounted to it.
And it shoots little BB pellets.
Yeah, it's like Man, you would think those guys have crashed planes so many times, like, and I think like, you know, you see them, they keep coming back, like Tornado 1 and 2 they always find them and fix them. But after a certain point, you would think that a plane goes down, they're like, we can't fix this, we have to go build another plane that looks the same. So you would think that like Sonic's world is littered with two things: the wreckage of Dr. Robotnik's secret bases and just planes that have fallen out of the sky that they left there.
Maybe the planes are made from the Eggman's robots, I'm thinking.
Oh, okay, so like recycle. I like that.
Yeah, Tails
green.
loves recycling.
Yeah. He likes it like a little too much.
Yeah.
On the other hand,
It's like a,
yeah. Yeah, they're like, can we? All right. I mean, like, I'm glad you care about the environment. And like, even Sonic's like, all right, you know, we're here to save the animals, but like, you can you know, like you just throw it on the ground. We gotta go. This is
Tails got a big grocery cart full of garbage. He just pushes around everywhere.
Tails. This is Frog Forest. You're not gonna find a recycling center here. It's nothing but really big frogs. I don't, you know. And Shadow, on the other hand, hates recycling.
He refuses to do it straight up.
He doesn't understand it.
Swamp fever. That's what the Bogwater Boys have.
Oh yeah.
That was a cool challenge. You just went in a circle like 5 times.
Yeah, it kind of felt
That was
like.
fun.
It kind of felt like I went to like a fugue state. I wasn't even really looking at what I was doing. You know?
I guess this is kind of a weirdly mindless game. It's not bad. It's just like I feel like we've been doing the same thing pretty much nonstop.
I feel like we've been in this walking robot for an hour.
Yeah.
But like also 5 minutes.
Yeah, it is very bizarre. I don't know.
Thank you for joining us on this journey, Jackson.
Yeah,
Sure.
It's been very good to have you here. You know, not everybody has the fortitude to stay for the whole thing, which I understand. It's intense. It's a lot. You know, it's not. Obviously, it's not boring or anything, but Alex and I are both such intense personalities that I think we tend to overpower people.
Right, you know.
When they're in this, you know, when they're in the stream with us. You know, I assume it would be like what hanging out with like Tony Hawk would be like, where you're just like, this is too much.
Yeah, I mean for sure.
This guy's too good.
I think I've gone the wrong way.
I've gone the wrong way. It kind of. Do you remember that that Sonic that was just like a dev demo that somebody found on an original Xbox? They bought at like a yard sale of a Sonic skateboarding game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was essentially, it's like a tech deck skateboarding game, but they put Sonic Adventure 2 character models and music
It's
in it.
faster to do this.
I've always thought that was kind of interesting. Like,
Doesn't feel like it.
no, doesn't seem that way. Like, obviously, that just became Sonic Riders, which I
My
love.
favorite thing about that
Yeah.
is that it was called Sonic Extreme.
Yeah, yet another incomplete Sonic Extreme.
They need to make another Sonic Extreme and then cancel that too.
Yeah, that would actually be an incredible running game.
I actually have a book, a children's book called Sonic Extreme.
Yeah, Sega was banking fucking hard on Sonic Extreme. And the sad thing about, I think, Sonic Extreme was like, I don't think it was going to be very good, even if
Probably not.
even if everybody hadn't gotten sick and they'd had to cancel it. But I do think like Chris Sen, one of the lead developers on it, has worked a lot to try and like, or he did for a long time, about trying to like do a release of it with like the assets they had and finishing it, but he ended up not being able to do it. Somebody else though is taking. There's a bunch of different like builds of that game. Somebody else is actually working on completing what they feel like it would have been, which again, very cool. I just don't think it would have been very good, especially compared to Super Mario 64.
Oh, definitely.
That's the thing that I keep coming back to, is that was supposed to go up against Super Mario 64. No,
Whenever I
man.
see like footage of like people like trying to reconstruct that game, it kind of makes me look dizzy and sick.
Yeah, that fisheye lens is not pleasant to look at.
It's like the game looks like it would be okay, but I don't think I could play it for more than like 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably
Like,
not.
I guess playable is a better word for it.
Sure.
I think my big issue with it is that like it was not Sonic's first foray into 3D, but it was supposed to be the first mainline Sonic foray into 3D. And the real problem with that is that it was trying to do something like, I think like pretty far off the mark as far as like just translating what made Sonic good into 3D. Like it was doing this own weird different thing. Where Super Mario 64 found a way to take the feeling of locomotion and verticality and weight and everything that made like Super Mario World great and translate it into 3D. So it was like the same feeling kind of experience in a way, with a completely new perspective. Whereas that's not what Extreme was doing. Adventure, I think, got closer to the idea of like what would it feel like if a 2D Sonic game was 3D. But
Yeah.
Do you guys think, how many franchises that were 2D do you think successfully made 3D entries?
Duke Nukem.
Probably like four, right?
Yeah.
5.
Because I'm thinking about it now, and I'm like, man, they still never made like a perfect 3D Mega Man game. They just sort of went, nah, never mind.
We
It
tried.
just made the old ones again.
Because they tried, and I thought they were pretty fun.
Yeah, I like Mega Man Legends.
Yeah, I love Mega Man Legends.
It's
that
good.
one's actually my favorite Mega. I'm not like a big Mega Man fan or anything, but that one's my favorite.
No, I like Mega Man Legends a lot. I don't know if I've beaten it. I played the Nintendo 64 version, which I think is the worst version. But
It's supposed to be worse, I think.
yeah,
I heard.
I bought it boxed on eBay a while back. I don't know why, but I did, and it's mine.
Did you throw away the box?
No, of course.
It's cardboard. It's not worth anything.
But I want to kiss the cardboard when I go to bed. You know.
That's what I said when I was a kid. Like, who wants to keep a dumb cardboard box? Throw it away.
I don't blame you.
My friend James Nitro Red,
Oh yeah.
Who?
he used to
playing around.
have every N64 game he bought. He kept the box.
Uh-huh.
So he had like 20 like really good condition like cardboard boxes flattened in his drawer.
Yeah.
And one day he came home from school, and they were all gone. He asked his mom where they went. She said, "Oh, I threw them out already."
Oh my god.
Ooh.
And he was like, "Why'd you do that? They were in the drawer." It's like, well, there's just a bunch of garbage you always keep around in your room.
Oh man.
That sucks.
That's heartbreaking.
Back to the thing of, you ruined my life.
Yeah.
And I will never forgive you.
I couldn't possibly forget this. This has changed our relationship forever.
This slight will not go on. Now how, am I only allowed to carry a few weapons out at a time?
No, you gotta hold the triangle button.
Oh, go
There's
to
your
weapon
yeah.
square.
Yeah.
I want this.
Weapon square.
Yeah. Not so much a wheel. Definitely
Don't
more
forget to use your robot super attack.
Oh yeah. I can use some help, boys.
The RE5 item screen.
Basically.
Man, this game's frame rate does go to Chugsville
Yeah.
fairly regularly. I don't feel like the older Ratchet and Clank games did that, but I also don't remember.
I have a feeling that the original Ratchet Deadlock did not do this. And it's just the port, but
That's a shame.
I don't know. I could be wrong.
I know I don't understand about how like porting works really, but like in my mind I'm like, that was PS2. This is PS2 game on PS3. Why it worse?
Yeah.
Ooh, lighten these guys up. Check it out. Hell.
Oh, turn on the switch.
just absolutely annihilated.
Are you gaming over there, Jackson?
Yeah, booting up the old Nintendo console.
Hell yeah. What are you playing?
I was gonna see if I heard a game I wanted was released today.
What was it? Is it?
It's called Baba Is You.
I heard that. I saw that on Twitter, but I don't know what that is.
It's a puzzle game.
Okay.
What the? Joe and Matt coming to Nintendo Switch.
Oh, neat.
Oh, dude.
That's fun.
That's a really fun two-player game.
I have it on Genesis.
I've seen Joe and Mac for sale, like vintage stock, so many times and thought about nabbing it, but I never have.
Yeah.
I'm really disappointed in myself.
Hey Jackson, is there gonna be a new episode of Nitro Bad anytime soon?
Ooh,
Speaking
that's
of
tough.
speaking of the man himself.
That's gonna be tough because I make them whenever I have a good idea for one.
Okay.
And I didn't release one for 2 years because I didn't come up with anything.
That's fair.
The second I come up with a good idea, I always put it in my phone.
Oh, that's smart.
And I always have. Sometimes I'll have ideas, and it's like that's not really feasible.
Sure.
Like
Yeah,
I
have to
really
go outside
wanted.
your grind rail there. Sorry, go ahead.
I really wanted Clint Eastwood to like make an appearance, like a cameo.
Yeah.
But he's busy.
Right,
Sure.
yeah, he's a busy guy, even at his age. Which
I
is
mean, maybe this
incredible.
is a silly question, but did you ask?
That is a good question. Did you ask him?
Could you repeat that? You cut out.
Oh, sorry. I said maybe this is a silly question, but did you ask?
I don't know what you mean.
Did you ask Clint Eastwood if he had the
Did I
time?
ask? Well, I mean, I did, and he said no, sorry.
Oh, well, that was nice of him to say.
And I was like, oh, okay. And I was hoping he didn't think I meant the like I didn't mean the time of day. I didn't get to finish. I said, do you have the time? And he said, no, sorry.
Oh.
Oh.
Also, it might have been Clint Eastwood. I'm not really sure.
It might have just been some guy that looked like he was made of leather with a gruff voice.
Yeah.
I'm not really sure.
He was old.
I'll tell you that.
I can tell you that right now. He had an old face.
He had an old face, but a young heart.
He was wearing a cowboy hat, so that's why I thought it was Clint Eastwood.
I could see why you could think that.
Man,
I see him wear that a lot.
Yeah.
if I was a guy that like wore a cowboy hat in earnest, I don't think I would ever be able to get over somebody like walking past me going, "Oh shit, it's Clint Eastwood." I think I would take my hat off and bury it in the backyard. I would be like, "Well, they
That's it for that.
they got me." Can I not buy ammo here?
I guess not. That sucks.
All right.
Well, I whenever it comes out, I'm looking forward to the next Nitro Bad.
Yeah, I will definitely. I will let you know second.
I think I've told you this before, but I saw your Nitro Bad series before I knew what Nitro Rad was, and so
I've heard that from like so many people that just like know me personally.
yeah.
I think it's really funny. It's like, hey, that's really funny, but what's Nitro Bad? Why do you call it that?
I saw him in the recommended comments or the recommended videos or whatever, and I was like, oh okay, I get it now.
I don't know if I can't think of any other instance like outside of maybe like angry video game nerd related shit where somebody has like basically done a parody of a video game personality from YouTube, and it's very funny. I think like there was and of course when you meet people online, there's always a lot of initial confusion. Like the entire like I think it was at the time it was Sonic Gamer 1605 originally.
Yes,
Is-
that was to make fun of a guy I didn't like.
I want because I do remember seeing a bunch of weird dramas around.
His name is Qwerty 1605.
Okay.
He didn't know about the account until like right before I changed the name.
That's
And he
good.
was like, "Wow, really cool name." And I was like, "Oh no, it's not making fun of you. I just picked 4 numbers." And he was like, "Fuck you." I was like, I deserve that.
Well, you know, that's just part of it. But that's funny.
Ugh.
Yeah,
I remember when Jake first told me he knew who Sonic Gamer 666 was, and I was like, what? Tell me right now.
Yeah, that was a big deal.
It was.
It's just, I love, as you peel back the layers of online and like actually get to know a person for real, it's fascinating. Because,
Gets a little small.
yeah, well, our World Wide Web is just a little tighter today. Alright, I'm not gonna fuck this up this
R1.
time.
There you go. Good job.
Would have helped if the frame rate hadn't gone to chuggers again.
Yeah, it's weird that it like drops frames every time you switch weapons. I don't think it wants you to go that way.
Boy, it does not want me to go that way. Alright. Okay, I guess I just need to jump those. Ooh, yeah. Yes. 5 moves. Okay.
Hey Jackson, I'm sorry I tried to fact check you that one time about Sonic Adventure DLC.
Oh yeah, the Sonic Adventure DLC is really interesting.
Ooh, I love that. Let me find that,
Damn. 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 Damn.
I think I apologized, like...
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah.
Because I found that tweet, I was like, that was kind of harsh.
I remember there was a period after I did that where I was like, oh no, I want to get blocked. Even if it's a gag, I want to get blocked.
I'm gonna die. Give me some health orbules.
You said I was only trying to make friends, and I said you suck shit at it.
That's good. I like that.
Oh my god.
No.
Well, you know, it's funny how you make friends like that.
Yeah.
I know to try that, like, at work now.
Oh yeah.
It should work there. Yeah.
You have to come
Won't
on.
even get me fired.
You have to come on very, very strong. It does help to call someone a big bitch.
Yeah.
Man, this is, you know what's wild about this game is I still don't know what's happening, and I feel like it's never going to end. You know what I mean?
You're 75% way through it.
Yeah.
Just kidding. Probably.
Short game.
Oh yeah, it's a quick game. Yeah, and that's the thing. Ratchet and Clank, I also feel like does not diversify often enough or well enough to keep my attention the way Jak and Daxter does. Where Jak and Daxter is completely unafraid, and we talk about this in our upcoming event. But Jak and Daxter is completely unafraid to come up with like a cool new gameplay mechanic, use it once, and then just be like, all right, we're not going to use that again. We're going to do something different next time. I think that's really cool.
Are you guys talking about Bogwater Con?
Yeah.
Yeah. What do we call it? The Bogwater Files? I think is the tentative name right now.
Oh no, Jackson's asking about our new convention that's coming up.
Oh
So-
yeah, Bogwater Con.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's gonna be a big deal. It cost me quite a bit to rent out the event space.
Yeah. Would you like to be a...
Summer, right?
Yeah. It's, well, you know, and we had to, of course, take out a mortgage on the house.
Yes. No. It's the
Yeah.
price of doing business.
Yeah.
Would you like to have a panel there, Jackson?
Yeah, could I do a panel on the effects of making Tails be a robot guy in Sonic Adventure 2?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's something that would fit right in.
Okay, I'm gonna need about 7 hours, please.
Yeah.
Sure.
No, that's fine.
Also, could I ask that you like lock the venue so no one leaves?
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
absolutely.
That is one thing
We'll put bouncers near the door too.
we don't
just to
observe
discourage it.
we don't observe like fire
Barricade the
code
doors,
or
nail them
anything
shut.
at Bogwater Con. So like we'll just lock people in, and
Yeah.
they have to listen to us talk, to the good things we say.
Yeah. You know, I was thinking like maybe put you guys between like 3-inch bulletproof glass.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That way, no one can get mad at that you're not letting them out and you're keeping them hostage.
Yeah, and that's the thing. Otherwise, people will get mad.
Yeah.
At BogCons in past, people have gotten pretty angry. But they keep coming back every year. That's the crazy part.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so
They're just mad because they're like hoping maybe this year they'll have bathrooms and water.
yeah,
Egg
maybe this
on
year it
their
won't be a
face.
human rights violation. But yeah, every time it is.
I keep thinking about your gamer cemetery
Oh
thing
yeah,
you were saying.
you were telling me
Yeah,
about
today,
that.
Jackson. I think that's a good idea.
Thank you.
I also like the idea of charging $300,000 per letter for any non-game quote.
Yeah, well, you got to keep the riffraff out.
Yeah,
You talked to your wife about it, right?
absolutely, I did.
Okay. Good.
I just
She
love-
was she receptive to the idea?
Oh, I think so. You know,
Okay. Good.
I'm enamored with the idea of a place where gamers can go to their final rest.
Yeah.
It's just for gamers.
Yeah.
You know.
by gamers for gamers.
Yeah.
Bye. Ooh, can I put that on the sign?
Yeah, sure.
It'll say Jackson's Gamer Cemetery, and then it'll put at JMoneyMC. Follow me on Twitter,
Yeah.
and then in quotes, a place by gamers for gamers.
I like that.
Oh man,
These weird spinning men look like the pea hats from Ocarina of Time.
Yeah, they do. Oh, I guess we're done.
Yeah, metal pea hats too.
I just thought of my favorites.
hats?
my-
What?
I just thought of my favorite Sonic Gamer 666 tweet again, but I simply can't.
Oh
say it
yeah,
on
I
the
know.
stream.
It's also my favorite one.
Yeah, that's. We'll have to DM about that one
So
later.
funny.
It's very funny, but I simply
What a good tweet.
simply cannot say it up.
No, we won't say it. It's fine though.
Did I tweet something that bad?
No, it's not that bad. It's just.
Okay.
It's just.
Put it on the Discord like in a few hours.
I guess I could just do it now since we're here. Right in front of my stupid computer. You go find it on Twitter.
All the best tweets I made are from like 15 and 16.
Yeah.
It's like my creative high point in my life. Maybe I can get back into it.
I hope so, dude. I think you're doing pretty good now. You're doing good work.
Thanks. I'm kind of in a creative dry spell right now, so
Oh, I
you don't see me
understand
tweeting a lot.
Yeah.
Like, you scroll for a bit and you go like, oh, that was on the 5th of March.
Uh-huh. How do you search a person's tweets? It's like this?
Yeah, well, you can you put from at like there's the colon in between. Oh.
It's from colon and then the name without the at, I believe.
Oh, okay.
That's what I do.
Just lighten these dudes up.
Just do that. Alright, I'm messing something up here. God, it's hard to type with this stupid mic in my way.
Oh, you're doing good. All right.
Okay, so that is his ad. Let me just try.
I got more rail riding. All right. Okay. Do. Max.
What's my issue here?
I don't know. Jackson, have you deleted any tweets in a
Two
while?
words.
I don't delete tweets unless they will get me in legal trouble.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
a smart move.
I have gotten in legal trouble for a tweet before.
Really?
Yeah.
Is that something you're allowed to speak on?
I am allowed to speak on it. It's just embarrassing.
Oh,
Okay.
You know, these things happen.
Yeah.
I'm
Basically,
trying to find on my phone.
like looking back, the tweet I made was stupid, but it was like obviously fake.
Right.
I tweeted that. What was it? I said, I'm a Christian and I put ant poison in my coworker's Subway sandwich. Because he was atheist.
Yeah.
And then someone saw that, somehow doxed me or whatever,
Uh-huh.
Right.
and then found out where I live
Oh wow.
and called the police on me while I was at work. Turns out my coworker actually was atheist,
Oh.
so I got fired, and then the police took that as a threat on his life, even though there was no poison or sandwich or anything.
Yeah.
And then, yeah, they charged me, which was immediately dismissed, but it's still kind of on my record.
Oh wow.
Because once you're arrested for something, it's like on your record forever.
Yeah.
Yeah, I found
Basically.
that out.
it's really, even if it turns out like, oh, we arrested the wrong guy for the wrong reason.
Yeah, there's always a record of your arrest floating around.
Okay, I can't find it, so I'm just going to type out what it is in the Discord.
Okay.
Oh man, what am I doing?
Do you think this is 2 words or 1 word, Jake?
It's 1 word. Oh man, I would miss what the game was telling me to do.
And I am going to attribute it to you, so Chance doesn't see this later and think I'm just typing this in Discord. Oh, there you go.
That fucking...
I think about that tweet all the time.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
It's extremely good.
I don't remember. Damn it, I don't know what to do here.
Have him make your grind rail.
Oh, right, there's the fucking D-pad thing. Shit. Thank you, robot friends.
I don't know why I couldn't find that. I was having a real hard time.
Yeah, Twitter's weird. I really don't miss being on it at all, I've found.
Fair enough.
I mean,
I
I miss
No, good for you.
I miss the people. There's a lot of people that I've met through Twitter that I don't necessarily keep good contact with in any other way.
Yeah.
But that's really on me, I guess. I could do a better job of keeping in contact with people. So
I think the people on Twitter are good. The website is bad.
Yeah.
I should probably use it less.
Yeah.
I usually don't tweet that much on it. I like browsing and doing retweets though.
Yeah, I kind of feel the same way. I don't do so many tweets.
just kind of clicking around, posting online.
Ooh, I had a grape seed stuck in my tooth. That was a nice little surprise.
Ooh, scary. I thought these bad boys were seatless, Jackson. What's the deal?
Yeah, I thought so too.
Okay, well,
Jackson, you better make some calls about that. Something doesn't feel right.
call Silver's mom.
Call the Grape Factory.
Yeah, where they produce those.
What are you putting in there?
I was gonna say. Shit. One of my favorite tweets of yours that I don't think is SonicGamer666, I think it was just one of your personal tweets, was, I don't know why it tickles me so much, but Deus Ex Gun, just like as a subtitle. I don't know why. I think about that one a lot too.
I thought of that while I was playing Deus Ex on my PlayStation.
Yeah.
Yeah, a little behind the scenes.
Thank you. I like to see into the creative process.
Was that the most recent Deus Ex? Like Mankind Divided or whatever? That was the most recent Deus Ex.
Mankind
right?
Divided? Yeah.
Mankind Divided?
I think.
That's the one I was playing.
Is it any
It
good?
was free on PlayStation. It's
No.
fun.
Alright, I
I
wonder.
liked it as much as the Human Revolution.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
I need to play the version of Human Revolution that has like the updates, like they changed like
The
the boss
director's
fights and
cut,
stuff. Yeah.
I played that on the Wii U.
I have both the regular and the director's cut on PC, but I've barely scraped the surface. I really liked the original Deus Ex. The sequel, Invisible War, not so much. Kind of dropped it.
My vision is augmented.
J.C. Denton is a hero.
Okay. I'm gonna put lightning on my guns.
This stream in particular probably feels a lot like a podcast because this game is,
What
as I'm learning, not very exciting.
What are you gonna say about it? You know, honestly.
Yeah, it's you kind of just doing stuff. You walk around. That's all you do.
That's all you do. What's the point of this game?
Just walk around.
I got a walking sim for you, gamers. Ratchet and minus Clank Deadlocked. Deadlock.
No Clank.
What's the name of this game?
Yeah. No.
Deadbolt.
Deadbolt. Man, I love.
Now there's a
Deadbolt.
game.
I would love to stream Deadbolt
Okay.
sometime.
Let's just go for another 3 hours.
Yeah, might as well. Fire it up. What time is it right now?
It's 11.
Oh, that's not bad.
Ooh.
I mean, I should probably get some sleep because I gotta be at work by at least 4 o'clock in the afternoon tomorrow.
Oh,
So
yeah. I was just thinking we go for 14 more minutes and call it good. Because that'll bring us up to a nice, beautiful round 3.
oh man, I really streaming. I'm shocked by how much I enjoy it. Not that I don't like making, you know, like down home classic Bogwater Boys content, the Let's Plays, which we need to get hopping on that. We don't want to run
We
out,
do have something in the chamber.
which is good.
Do you want a spoiler, Jackson, for what's next for the Bogwater Boys Let's Play?
Let me know.
It's Sonic Riders.
Whoa.
Yeah. I would play for
We played for a while.
We played for a while.
Maybe an hour and a half.
Yeah. That's like the most time I've spent with Sonic Riders in years, probably.
Yeah, me too.
But yeah, we're working pretty hard on a different Bogwater project right now that I actually gravely. We were filming last night, and I gravely injured myself in the process.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
But I think it's gonna look good on the program. And that's that's what really matters.
I wasn't really into it. Not that I dislike it, but I wasn't really into Sonic Riders.
Yeah, it's fair.
Yeah, I don't know. I think I like the second one better.
Was that on the Wii?
Yeah,
Yeah,
we and
it-
PS2.
PS2. I had the PS2 version.
Didn't we get the Wii version too, so we could play with the GameCube controller?
Yeah, you're right. We did. You're right. Yeah, you're right.
When you're right, you're right.
When you're right,
I've
you're
always
right.
said that.
Yeah, you have always said that. I've always wanted to try the Kinect version. It seems impossible.
Yeah, Sonic Free Riders.
That's also the very first game that the current Sonic voice cast. That's the one they debuted in.
That's weird.
Yeah,
It's weird.
it was that, and then like Sonic Colors.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
Hey, Jackson, I liked your VHS stream, by the way. That was fun.
Oh yeah, my VHS was fun. I was thinking about doing another one of those,
Yeah.
but then the only other tapes I have are lecture tapes from a psychology course.
Okay.
I got they gave it to me for free, so I got 60 tapes of that.
There you go.
And I watched about half an hour of one, and I was about to tear my hair out from how bored I was. It was like being in school.
Yeah.
Just the last thing.
I liked the stream, but I was laying down with my wife at the time, and she was like, "You can keep watching this," and I was like, "I'm not gonna make you watch the VHS stream."
It's like background noise. It's not like you're not supposed to watch it.
Yeah.
No one should enjoy this.
I love watching your streams, and my wife's very nice, but I would never make her watch a Twitch stream.
Alright, boys, get that bolt. I like how I really have zero understanding of anything that's happening here, but like the gameplay is simple.
I have
enough
not
that-
looked away from the screen like in a long time.
Yeah.
And I don't know. I feel like my brain's not working right.
I don't know. I just feel like this game's core gameplay entire. Like I don't need to be looking at any of the.
This would be a good podcast game.
Yeah.
I want to do a podcast. Just play this.
Like I'm not.
Brain off.
Exactly.
I'm not looking at any of like the anything on the screen. Like any of the indicators or anything. You don't need to. You just keep the reticle on the guys. And
Oh my god, there is a lot of stuff on the screen, isn't there?
yeah, like there's quite a bit of information being given, but like.
Do you guys think it's kind of weird that the UI I just noticed is still in like a 4x3 kind of
Yeah.
frame?
Yeah, they didn't really change that.
Okay. I guess I got
Good job.
charge boots tight.
That's so cool.
Oh, what are you talking about? 4 minutes, 44 seconds. That was like 10 years of my life.
Timer goes really slow.
All right. So, are these all done? I haven't done these yet.
I don't think you've done those ones.
The ones with the completed difficulty. So I just did all those. These I have
these
not
the
done.
extra ones, I guess.
Well. All right.
Do you just want to stop? We can just stop
Let
if
me
you
do
don't want
this.
to.
I want to fly this hover ship. All right. Got it. There
Did
are
you
a lot
know
of different vehicles in this game.
What's up,
my
Jackson?
cat has herpes?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow. I feel like I'm going to regret asking this, but how did that happen?
She was born with it. She
Oh.
caught it from her mother.
Oh, there you go.
It makes her eye leak, and that's it.
Oh, that's not a bad deal.
Yeah, it's just kind of gross because her eye is always leaking.
Yeah,
And I kind
right.
of feel bad for her. I just
Yeah.
wipe it with the tissue though.
Does it seem to bother her much?
Not really. The only time I ever seen it bother her is whenever I went away for 3 days. As Silver's mom to feed her. Of course, I didn't ask her to wipe her eye with a tissue.
right.
I came back and it was like kind of like she was like twitching her eye. I could see it was like really kind of wet and goopy.
Yeah. You just had to get in there.
Yeah, get in there real good with a couple tissues. All good.
There you go.
Your cat's cute. I like your cat.
Thanks. Herpes cat.
That's what I've always called her.
Ironically enough, that was the Twitch streamer name I was going to go with before Alex asked me to be on the Bogwater Boys.
Yeah. Thank goodness I got to you first.
Oh, you know what we should do?
Huh?
I really like the legend of the Bogwater Boys. You know,
Yeah.
We should definitely claim that I am not the original co-host of the Bogwater Boys.
Okay, like there was somebody before
There was
you,
somebody before me, and something happened to him.
but they like passed away. Or...
Yeah, and we don't talk about it. His name was Jeremy.
Dave.
Dave, I like that.
I'm thinking like a Beatles drummer situation.
Oh, they're like, oh yeah, where they're like, there was a different guy beforehand. They're hiding something.
Yeah, no one talks about it. It's just something that happened.
Yeah, I like. It's like, do I need to be getting these guys, or should I just? I feel like I just like.
I guess you just go to the
the
stars.
Blinky Blues,
you know?
yeah. Okay.
How many pets do you have, Jackson?
I have 2 cats, 2 ferrets, and a small hamster.
That's tight.
I knew you had an assortment of these animals, right?
Yeah, I was just
Yeah,
saying.
I
guess
never
need
know
to
how
go.
many. I'm
Yeah,
always
she
unsure.
sits there. She's really old.
Yeah.
Right.
Kind of depressing because how old she is.
Yeah.
Right.
My ferrets are very young and healthy,
Mm-hmm.
and cats live like 20 years, so they're both good too.
Yeah. When I was a kid, I really wanted a ferret.
I did too, and then I bought one on impulse,
There you go.
and then I bought another one.
I've heard they're a lot of fun.
They are. They're really cool. They like to play.
I left my, I visited my parents the other day, and they gave me like a folder with my name on it, and they were like, I don't know what's in here. It turns out it was a bunch of crap that I made at my grandparents' house, and they had just kept and given to my parents. I don't know why my parents don't want it, but that's fine.
Well, you know.
Anyway, there's a letter to Santa in there, and I do specifically ask for a ferret and a place to keep it.
Oh.
And
I like that you were conscientious about
yeah,
that.
yeah. And then I also, Jake's tapping out, and then I also ask for like 10 different PlayStation games, like any good kid.
I would always like ask for like some huge gift that
Yeah.
was like really unaffordable,
Uh-huh.
and then like 2 other smaller, less affordable gifts.
Mhm.
More affordable gifts.
Yeah, yeah.
In the hopes that I would get either the $300 PS2
Sure.
or these 3 GameCube games.
There you go.
Right, yeah, because they're going to just bundle the cube
Yeah.
games, yeah.
Right.
That's a slick move, Jackson.
Yeah. Sometimes it worked with the like I'd be like, okay, I want a Wii, or I want like Mario Sunshine and Double Dash.
There you go.
And I got the Wii, dude. It's
Nice.
probably because it was the big gift that season.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah, yeah.
Everybody wanted one.
Yeah.
I didn't get a Wii until like my birthday because my parents tried to get me one for Christmas. They couldn't find one, so my dad got me a gift card, and I waited for a super long time to go to GameStop to get this Wii, but every time we called and they had them, we weren't fast enough. So eventually my dad just let me spend the gift card. That's how I got a PSP. And then
Nice.
eventually, for a birthday, I did get a Wii. The end.
Ooh, both. Turns out the PSP is the best console ever.
I love the PSP.
PSP is awesome. I
Yeah.
love it.
I had a lot of fun with mine.
Still sort of playing Digimon World 3.
Mine's very broken
Oh,
now.
no.
I can fix it, though. I just haven't.
All
I
right.
got a Vita now, though.
Oh, PS Vita. Another great
The-
system.
The PS Vita.
Oh, that one?
Is that a PS Vita?
Oh, you can't do that voice anymore.
Oh, you're right. That's a shame.
Sorry, Jake.
No, it's
Wow.
okay.
Okay. Well, Jackson, thank you for joining us. We're going to end the stream.
I'm happy to join.
So, goodbye. Have a great night. Tell each and every one of your pets that I personally said hello.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you. Yeah.
Okay.
And we'll talk to you so soon that you won't even believe how soon it is.
Yeah, that's correct.
I hope I get a call like in the middle of the night that wakes me up.
All right. I'll
Hey,
do
man.
that for you.
Hey, man, what are you doing?
Just ruin my sleep.
Perfect.
What are you thinking about? Sleep.
Sleep.
Yeah,
Okay.
but yeah, if you do stream tomorrow night, I don't have throw something in the Discord so I know. So if I'm free, I can watch.
Oh, nice.
And you know I'll be watching too, brother.
All right.
Peace.
Peace.
All right, later.
Later.
Sorry. Too quick. Okay.
He's a good guy.
And the rest of our viewers, which is just Jackson,
Yeah.
also still goodbye. Have a good night. Amen.
Yeah.